Hi guys! Welcome to Starr Mazer TV. I am Don Thacker, creator of Starr Mazer. This is...
My name is Akash Thakkar. I'm the sound designer on Hyperlight Drifter.
And that is...
I'm Ryan. I am a composer for video games, and I'm one of the myriad music people on Starr Mazer as well.
And beyond him is...
I'm Alex Swan. I'm a guy, backer number one.
Backer number one, guys! Backer number one. You remember him from the 24-hour stream. He's the first person to put money into Starr Mazer, which is really cool. Alex Swan, the choice of the right generation. Cool. So we have a cool show today. We're going to start a little news moment thingy like we normally do. And then we're going to go through a Lootcrate and Indiebox. And then we're going to play a game that Fuzzy C sent in, his Ludum Dare challenge. And then we're also going to play Axiom Verge, obviously. Note today, we've got both PS4 and Steam codes for Axiom Verge to give away today. Woo. Which is pretty awesome. Especially considering it's not even out on Steam yet. So we'll probably just allocate the code. We know how many we've got. We don't actually have those codes in hand. We have the PS4 codes in hand. Special thanks to Axiom Verge, the Axiom Verge crew, as well as Dan Edelman, previously of Nintendo, now of like all the awesomeness.com.
Yeah.
That's not an actual website. He's just of it.
Someone just bought it.
They just have registered.
Yeah, domain's gone now.
So anyway, there's that interesting stuff. This show, I guess officially, as of 2 hours ago, is brought to you by Axiom Verge. That happened.
Wait,
Axiom
really?
Verge, the choice of the right generation. I'm going to say that 15 more times. I got an email from a fan that said I stopped doing
Telling you to knock it off or telling you to keep
I
it?
had
right
stopped the
generation.
choice of the N generation thing, and that had like brought the quality of the show down.
Just
Viewers plummet.
So that's very weird.
But what
Anyway,
are the choices?
yeah.
yeah.
So
What generation am I supposed to be doing this whole experience towards?
we played Axiom Verge for 11 hours on a giant show.
Are you serious? I thought you were kidding about that.
Fuck
I
no.
warned you.
It's on the
Shit.
internet. You can go to YouTube right now.
Your
and check it
wife
out.
was like, "Oh, we should get dinner after the
Set
hour
you up
you're
so you
done
can watch
streaming."
it
Like,
while-
oh
you
no, you
silly
don't
goose.
know.
Oh man, I'm in for it.
Yeah, you should be.
I can't
There-
stay for the whole
We're
thing.
doing
I
it there.
parked in the garage attached to this place. Is my car gonna be there
It's
when I?
fine. It will. It'll go
Okay.
overnight. It's fine.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
totally fine. In
I'm
fact,
sleeping.
sometimes at like super night
Definitely
at like
not
2
going
a.m.,
anywhere.
they leave the gate open for some reason. I have no idea why. So it
It might be
prepared.
gone, but it'll be gone because somebody just waltzed
Just
in and
took
took
it.
it.
Yeah, because they see your car and we're like,
Yeah.
"That's the one. That's
So,
the one I'm gonna steal."
This
There-
start a gorilla.
There's
I want this.
there's a YouTube stream of it. It's broken into like 11 pieces.
So
It's
good.
incredible. It's really good. So we got through a large chunk of it. It seems like we had Austin here going through and decoding all of the alien languages.
Oh my
He
God,
made- yeah,
so
it was really
intense.
good.
It was
Austin
intense.
would do that.
You missed
too.
everything.
He
He
would
was
like
into
the,
it.
He kind of
he
does
would
it with
find
everything.
a language. Yeah.
Yeah,
The dude
it's
is
like how
the
he
dude's
rolls.
nuts. He's so smart.
But he
He's
rolled.
incredibly
It's
smart.
not okay. I feel dumb when I'm around him, dumber than normal, and so I act out.
Yeah. Well, he'll be here tonight, so we'll get some of that.
Oh, good.
He's not here just
Looking
now.
forward
He's
to it.
he's actually working with another team on some event system things for Starr Mazer, which is pretty great.
Woo.
We made a fairly large breakthrough this week that we talked about on the show. It's pretty awesome for the Starr Mazer event system. So, let's see. Where do we start? Okay, Crosscode. Let's talk about Crosscode. You guys know Crosscode. We had the team from Crosscode, Radical Fish Games, on the show. They're in Germany, so I don't know how many are watching tonight. Although I see Cross Troopers, so
And I know You So Amazing is in Germany.
he's in
as
Germany,
well,
but
so-
that doesn't mean he's
Ooh,
I mean, that's not like it's not like a city block.
No, it is.
Germans don't all
No.
know each other.
Yeah,
No, they
no,
do.
no,
Just like
not all of
I
them.
mean, no, like
That seems
They do.
general. It's
Yeah.
a general statement.
Yeah.
it's accurate though.
So anyway, Crosscode is at like under 30 hours left on their Indiegogo campaign. Somebody will post a link here. Da, 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 I'm sure. But the cool thing about it is they were previously at like 40%, and now they're at like 92%. There's a really cool article about their pitfalls in marketing, like self-marketing or whatever, which is ironic because that became really popular, and now they've won marketing by having an article about how they poorly marketed or whatever. But it was really cool. Throw some money at it. You've got like less than 30 hours. Do it right now. It'll be really great. We want to see that game made. We played a bunch of it while we were here. We played the demo of it. It's a really cool game, and Starr Mazer figures heavily into the fiction of that game, which is really neat. In fact, Bunny Bitshift takes like a major role in the last third of that game. So you should check it out, guys. It's super important. So yeah, Triptide says hello to all of us. So I'll say hello,
Hello,
Triptide.
Triptide.
Hiya.
Everyone else said hello as well, so that's good. Hi guys, sorry. There's lots of people and lots of things spinning by, so that's pretty great. So feel free to ask any questions. If you could put in brackets question in front of them, it makes it easier to stick out on the eye. That's pretty cool. But I think we'll start with, I'm going to go down the line of people and ask how everybody's been since the last time we've been on the show or talked. So Alex, how you been, man? What you been up to?
I'm good. Doing my regular work, but also playing or making games, playing games in my free time. I just got Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is
Nice.
So
So
good.
good.
So
Yeah.
good.
The roguelikes are not usually my favorite, but this particular one, it got me stuck. So yeah, instead of doing anything productive for the last 12, 18 hours, I've been playing that. So
What is it about that one that you think keeps you with it when roguelikes aren't normally your deal?
the dancing is probably the most upfront best part of it, I think. I think that even the tutorial, just the skeleton is it's dancing,
It's so
arms up,
cute.
ready to attack. I found out that I made it to zone 2 and I die immediately, so I went back to zone 1 and just played through that because I can understand that, I guess. I guess my skills of learning are not up to speed yet, but yeah, it's super fun, and the beat, the rhythm game. I was a big fan of Dance Dance Revolution, and so it has that same sort of atmosphere and the music to go with that.
You can play with the Dance Dance Revolution pad.
I saw that.
should.
I looked
So
at
good.
it. I could
So
do that
good.
for maybe 5 minutes.
So somebody throw the crosscode link to the campaign in our chat. Kazuo, that'd be a good thing for you to do, maybe.
Oh, there it did.
Oh, cool. Do it again.
I wish I could be the first crosscode backer.
Just be the
So-
progenitor of
Yeah,
every
right now,
Kickstarter's
Yeah.
trace every
Maybe I'll try to
Kickstarter
get the
game
last
back
one.
to you specifically.
That's cool. So, Ryan, what have you been doing, man?
Yeah, man. Well, my car's currently being stolen from the garage of this building. So very soon I'm gonna go on a
That's
B-movie
just the
style
one-
vengeance quest to get my
The
fucking
one
Toyota Corolla
Corolla.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have all the cars. They pick
Machete.
the.
I could have my
Between
choice of the
Beamer
litter,
and the
but
Mercedes.
this one with the slight bumper damage. And
They won't miss it.
Yeah. They'll never even know it's gone. It just blends in. Previous to that happening, I'm fond of mentioning don't know how to manage my time, and thus I'm working on 7 active games right now, and so I've kind of just been in my
7.
those are the active ones. There's others that
You
are
realize that that's actually just irresponsible. You're publicly stating that you're being irresponsible.
I'm getting it done.
Thank you, Doc.
And I'm
Trying to tell him that.
this is what he's always trying to
As
say.
somebody who is going to employ you for work on my game, I think.
Thank you,
Oh, well, the cool part about that is Ryan's gonna spend 0 actual time on. He's gonna wait till the last minute and rush some dumb shit out. It's just.
As
this
Ryan's
is-
representative, I can confirm.
It sounds like you need some false deadlines.
Yeah, you need to
Tomorrow.
Oh
give
crap,
me-
we need this, we need this.
We need this right
Just
now,
kidding.
and then
But
actually we
thanks.
don't need it for 4 months.
Yeah.
I just know you're a scrub.
Yeah, just
No,
like-
I'm getting everything done. I'm doing great, unless all of these games converge and want something at the exact same time, and then I have to live on a boat.
Are you expecting? Are you accepting money from these people?
Yeah.
Are you cool with them sending you maybe some of the money here and there over time, and maybe because my fear as
What are you saying?
What are you
if
I
I
understand
hear
what you're getting.
I hired a dude's gonna work on 6 other projects. Where does my project fall in the priority scale?
In all
Where does it
seriousness,
fall?
as much as I joke about it, I am actually getting everything
He does.
done, despite what a piece of shit I sound like. I am actually. It's just that I'm very excited about everything I'm working on.
Yeah.
So the only person who's suffering is not these games. It's me, because my body
How do
and
you,
my
how
mind
do you
are
jump
being punished.
between? They're not all the same
No.
theme. They're all the same
No,
game.
yeah.
Right? So how do you jump between creatively? How do you jump back and forth like that?
Honestly, it's something I'm working on doing more and more right now, because I used to not be good at working on a certain project and then switching to something that's really fundamentally different. I kind of like being in one space and finishing up what I'm working on, but lately I've been forcing myself to do it as practice, and also I kind of have to. And it's weird. It's something you can practice. I'm going from Frog Fractions 2 to sketching out some stuff, and that in itself is 19 different.
How much work have you actually turned in for Halo 3? I'm sorry, Half-Life 3. Why did I say Halo 3? I think it's because my brain is actually constantly. Just here, side note, guys.
No, I'm making a mod for Halo 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be
scoring it
awesome.
myself.
Are you gonna charge money for it on
Yeah,
Steam?
I'm gonna get a sweet.
What other weird
15%.
news things can we just throw in?
Yeah.
No,
What's topical?
Side note, I'm sorry that I said Halo 3. Halo 3 ODST is coming out for the Mr. Chef collection. And
That's correct, yes.
I bought the Mr. Chef collection because I wanted to play it with Vanessa, who seems to like the games. I fucking hate Halo.
Me
Hate
too.
it.
Me too. And I love the music. I can't.
Yeah.
Akash is shaking his head because he says Halo has a rich mythology.
Just
And I
like
don't-
Dark Souls, it's the.
And I fucking love.
We're not gonna ruin the stream.
Yeah.
I promised Dawn it wouldn't
already
ruin
happening.
the stream.
It's already happening.
I brought it up because ODST was actually the only Halo game I could get behind.
One of my favorites.
Because it was the game that it wasn't just like cartoons shooting other dumb cartoon. It was like human being in a situation with like actual weight and
It
like
wasn't-
stakes
it
and
wasn't
things happening that took place. And like there was a real environment, not just like random ray traced bullshit.
It wasn't
rocks.
just a 30-hour Mountain Dew commercial.
Right, no, totally.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like you're in the Warthog rubber band car exploding everything for 30 minutes.
You guys don't understand.
One day I'm gonna sit down
You
and
hate
you're
fun.
gonna explain it to me because there's
I
a
will,
character
'cause
in
you
this
did for
series
Dark
called
Souls.
Guilty. What is
Yeah,
it?
343 Guilty
Guilty
Spark.
Spark. So like
God.
explain.
I love their naming conventions
How
for
that
everything.
can possibly-
Words with other words
Yeah.
that sound fancy. Love it. I actually
Put it
love
together.
that.
There's
That's
a
just
Venn
like every
diagram in my
JRPG.
head that's like a circle that says Guilty Spark and a circle that says Good and Fun Things. And those circles
And they are the
intersect.
same. They are the same
intersect.
circle. They are the same circle.
Entirely separate
And
circle.
Don and I are in the vast minority because everybody
Yeah.
fucking loves Halo.
Yeah,
I get that.
It
That's-
is. And nobody likes ODST.
I
Just really
think
interesting.
ODST is my favorite one.
It's my
That's
favorite
the
one.
popular
Easily.
opinion.
Easily my favorite.
That if that nobody
I
likes
played
it.
Halo.
It's because it
social-
requires
I'm a
like
social
thinking or
Halo
whatever.
Yeah, I'll
player.
play with other people and have a good
Yeah.
time, but I'm not gonna like sit down and like deep dive like into the
My
mythology.
favorite part of Halo is how in every single map you get to that one
doing
point
that.
where nobody knows what the fuck you're supposed to do at all, and you
Yeah.
can just run around forever and die.
Oh, but skulls though, bro.
But skulls though, bro.
Hardcore skulls.
Okay.
I'm sorry to everybody watching because I guarantee
Off of this stream,
everybody loves Halo out there watching.
No, I'm
That's
sure.
After this stream, I'm going to just start texting you the entire mythology that happened millions of you, and you're going to be into it just like you converted me to
So,
Dark Souls.
here's
I
the
just
trick. I
use
was
the
actually
different
Start off not
dialect.
saying that it's Halo. Just
Yeah.
be like, wouldn't this be a cool
Cool
world?
sci-fi.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be a cool sci-fi
That's something
thing?
off,
Some
yeah.
weeks and-
I was reading some
By the way,
Heinlein
that's
lately,
Halo.
and I
You,
had
you
some
can
ideas.
easily shit on all of your lore the minute you have a little Mickey Mouse dude run up and go shoot a plasma pistol 3 times in the air and run away with his arms up.
I'm actually
the
kind of into
gravitas
that.
is lost at
The
that
gravitas
point.
goes away,
I don't
but I
care
am into
anymore.
that.
I mean, Jar Jar added a lot to the stories of the prequels, so I don't see why grunts can't.
Oh man. Okay, so the reason I was grilling you a little bit is mostly because I was waiting for you to come back with the wait. Aren't you working on like a movie and a game and like 2 things? And me, I
Yeah,
recognize
hey, yeah, that's a good point. Fuck you.
No,
You're doing
I wanted to
15
kind of relate. There's a place where if you have the go, like the need to do a thing,
Mhm.
you're doing it all the time. I just met with a guy, a really cool dude making a really cool game. We were talking about games and stuff, and he kept every once in a while, like when the lull in the conversation would come, he'd be like, "So have you watched Game of Thrones?" I'm like, I've seen some of it at some point, like 6 years ago. And he's like, "Oh, cool. Did you watch Archer?" It's like, no. Do you watch? And they just kept going. And it wasn't like all in one big list, but I just kept realizing like,
Here's all the pop culture you're left out
yeah,
of
this is a
because
person
you're-
who does a really good thing,
Yeah.
and then watches Archer, and then plays some games.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's
That's
zero
great.
wrong
In
with
fact,
it.
I would say that's healthier than what you and I are currently
I
doing.
completely
that's
agree,
not time.
but
Yeah.
I think there's a different angle that some people's lives just kind of need to go in. When I was programming for a living, I programmed 18 hours a day and slept under my desk. You didn't. When I do the thing, I can't stop the thing. I don't want to.
Oh, our
It's
chat
just-
stopped.
Oh, it did. I stopped scrolling.
Oh,
There were
okay.
questions. I don't want to miss them.
I also want to
Terrible.
point out, just in microcosm, when the Starr Mazer Kickstarter was happening, I literally watched you just like punish your like. You know when you pick the wrong grail at the end of it was that, but in slow motion over like 30 days, like.
Yeah, that was an incredible experience.
Prepared for your
you-
24-hour stream by staying up all night.
Yeah. There's some stuff that needed to get
Come
done.
on.
Something needed to get did. Yeah, no, and it's not. It can be very taxing, very brutal. But I think it's just a different way. You know, I know that there are some artists that I know who only do art like 3 hours a day, Like, they put aside a specific 3 hours, and when they do, just like fucking magic comes out for 3 hours. For me, I've got to be active, and if I get to an ending point or a pausing point on one thing, and I stop for like 6 hours, it's another 3 hour ramp up to get going again.
Right.
So being able to jump to something else and go, cool, that shit didn't work here, but I know where that shit goes, and because I cheat. I think we kind of all cheat. We like to talk about how, I came up with this idea. I have fucking stories upon stories upon stories, and I don't know where the fuck it came from.
You got
I have no idea. I'm cheating.
That'll
it's
fit
just
somewhere.
Yeah, but I didn't like.
Totally.
I thought it up, but when does the responsibility start, like, falling apart? Like, so I'm sitting, I'm typing, and then a series of words pops into my head, and I think that's cool, and I write that, and people are like, you're a genius. It's like, dude, I was just sitting there, like I was typing some other stuff, and the brain did magic, and out came a series of words. I must be incredible. I know that when I talk to Alex Maher about I don't really think I'm incredible. That's
no, but I know what you mean.
When Alex Maher talks about making music, he's like, I look at a thing and I hear music, and then I take that out. And
That's literally what he said too.
Yeah, it was.
He actually is a freaky genius.
Yes.
That dude.
Yeah. When you're flown out to make when you're flown out to make introductions with like all of the, he was just in Japan, just meeting everybody who ever made like amazing music ever. They just flew him out. Just come meet with them. I know there's more to it I'm not allowed to talk about, but I'm kind of jealous. Like, I don't have that savant built in, like, whatever. Anyway, what I'm saying is, jumping from thing to thing is sometimes very positive. I kind of wanted to challenge you a little bit on that, because I didn't want anybody watching at home go, man, that guy's just
laying into him.
Yeah.
And this is the Ryan X shitcast.
Yeah.
Like, it's real.
So Akash.
Now I feel like
what are your
now I have
faults?
to dance around eggshells and be like, everything's great.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
It's
I'm a
fine.
balanced human being. I take on not too much and not too little.
That is it.
No, we didn't.
So I'm still working on Hyperlight Drifter and my theory is that it'll come out when I die.
Yeah.
It's just a death march. So whoever dies first, which will likely be me at this point. So still working on that until it comes out at some point. We have an internal release date, but not announced yet.
They're just gonna find your corpse
Like,
holding a slip of
release
paper
it now.
with like a Dropbox link. Like, oh good, they're
Just
the
a
final
skeleton.
masters. This is perfect.
There are if you look at Akash's sort of social feeds, recently he posted like what goes into making a sound, like a single sound in Hyperlight Drifter. And if you're wondering what the fuck is holding up Hyperlight Drifter, it's that every single fucking sound in the game has 90 layers, and all of it needs to. So the game's done. I've heard. Alex Preston was telling me just recently. The game's completely
I'm just
done.
like,
Just one.
Just waiting on Akash.
God.
He's currently trying to figure out what a single footstep. He told me in a secret text back and forth that he has this concept where he wants every footstep in the game to be completely different. Every single one to be individually designed.
Don't be Skyrim.
So every step you take,
goddamn footstep.
No, I don't mean footfalls. No, every single footstep, like every single one, every sound, individual sound.
No, it
is
gets so
entirely
randomized
different.
that you'll never.
It's not random either. He's breaking them into heuristic groups in this giant matrix that he showed me, which itself had 90 layers. It was very incredible.
Game Maker would never allow that. It's a poop.
I just go to freesound.org. normally.
Yeah, freesound.org
Yeah.
is great.
That's
really
bullshit.
good.
I don't do that. Alex Maher is doing
If
that.
you want a solid ambience with like fucking like cats like freaking out, in
Just
the
like a
background,
horse.
sirens and
Yes.
shit.
Mewling in the
Yeah.
background.
So is that all you've been up to? Is
Yeah,
Hyperlight
no,
Drifter?
I just-
HLD as we call it internally.
Yesterday, I spoke via Google Hangouts at a North Carolina IGDA meetup.
Wow.
Schooled them on some game audio
Nice,
stuff, so that's
nice.
cool. I love public speaking,
Yeah.
as you probably know.
I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've seen
You've
it.
seen it, dude.
ABC.
I judge you.
ABC, I always be speaking. Good.
I judge
Good,
you.
because after every talk I give, I'm like, that could be better.
Yes, and I'm thinking to myself,
Stomping
God,
on.
if only that were me.
God,
No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I would be up there going, I literally know nothing about making sounds for games. Thanks for coming, everybody!
And just standing ovation.
It's great.
Um,
You guys know what I've been up to. I'm going to scroll down. I
Yeah.
realize that in trying to preserve a single question, I may have lost like 900 questions. So, question from Cerberus. This is going to show how far back we are. What are your guys' thoughts on Rivals of Aether?
I've never heard
Never
of that.
heard of that.
I haven't
In my
either.
entire life.
I'm off.
So none of us. Sorry.
I watch a ton of trailers of games, so if I watched the trailer, I'd probably have seen it. But
Nope.
Nothing comes
This is
to
the
mind.
kind of hard-hitting question
Thoughts?
and answer
None
that you can
thoughts.
expect from the stars.
Citizen Cybertron.
Starr Mazer TV.
Does anyone have any good flu remedies? I like the one from Crocodile Dundee where you take a whole load of cocaine and you put it in a bowl and you put water, like boiling water in the bowl, and you put a towel over your head and you say, "Good night, mate," and hit the guy in the back. That's my flu remedy.
You're gonna get arrested very soon.
It's from the movie.
That's kind of
I've never done a drug in my entire life. I have
Tell
no
that to the
idea what
cops.
that means.
I'm like, I don't do drugs normally, but this is from a movie. Like,
Good flu remedies. Quick, we're gonna try to get through some questions.
Tea and honey.
Tea and
I
honey.
love tea and honey.
Nice.
just whining and bitching and pissing and moaning until it's over.
That's fair. That's good. Alex, what do you got?
don't go to work. Don't go around people with the flu. So
That's not really a remedy.
That is a remedy.
That is
it's
the
a lifestyle.
the
People
number
with the flu.
one.
Yeah.
You won't get the flu.
Flu abstinence is the only 100% effective method.
There you
Nice.
go.
But you hear, if you practice flu abstinence, there's a risk that the minute you get the flu, you'll just keep getting the flu. Over
All
and
you'll
over
want is
again.
the
All
flu.
you'll want is the flu after that.
I've heard that.
That's what they say.
Question: any ideas for what else Starr Mazer could crossover with? Cross Trooper, yes, plenty of ideas. Nothing I'm actually allowed to talk about right now, unfortunately.
Breakfast cereals.
Dude, if we had a Starr Mazer break,
Brick
that'd be the
marshmallows.
coolest thing.
Oh man.
Mhm.
That'd be the coolest thing. I would love that.
Slimos, that's what it's called.
Slime-O's.
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 Slime-O's,
You just
yeah.
canonized that.
That's it.
That's the best. Talking about Mr. Chef, because we were talking about Mr. Chef.
I'm with you, Akash. Hey, that's an awesome story. I don't know who
Yeah.
said that, but I'm gonna agree.
That's cool.
A lot of people probably that I'm missing as you're scrolling through talking shit about us for talking shit about Halo.
Yeah, I'm trying
sure.
to skip all of that if possible.
You and me, Ryan, we're gonna go on
Yeah,
another
yeah.
plane ride to San Antonio.
And
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
school
change
you
my
this
life.
time.
I trapped you in the air and I was like, let's talk about Dark Souls for 6 hours because you can't get away. And when we landed, you were a new man. And you'll do that. You'll do
I'll
that
do
to
that
me.
to you.
Okay.
Just Amazing says Crunchy Bricks, which might be
Nice.
nice. I think
I like
we
that
could do
name.
like
I
we
like
could
that.
do like old school cereal lines where there would be like Crunchy Bricks and Slime-O's and then
Oh, like the Count Chocula line where you've got
Yeah.
like different.
Oh,
Crunchy
yeah.
Bricks.
Links Rivals of Aether.
what?
They linked it. We could check it out.
Oh, we can.
Yeah.
Do we?
Does that work?
Can we see
Will it
that?
mess up
Let's
our-
see. What?
Yes,
Let's
that's
see.
Trintide,
it
what's
right
the
now.
trick? What are you trying to? What are you doing here?
Could they make this any easier for us? Like here's
Here's a video.
a video of the thing none of you know about.
Even though we probably should.
Even though we probably should. Oh,
Wadsworth
Flash is
Thompson.
doing it. No way. I know that guy. He's awesome.
Then why don't you know about his game, Ryan? Don't drop names unless you're gonna drop all the way. Drop the name to the ground. I don't know what I'm saying.
What
I
is
don't know what
that
you're saying
even?
either. But Flash of Goodness is a rad music dude.
Okay. So we're watching this trailer, the one that was linked. There's a bird.
Trailer
You can't really see what we're
reaction
doing. I'm sorry,
videos.
guys.
Yeah. We will soon know what
The Earth is
Rivals
rumbling.
of
There's a
Aether
beetle guy.
are. We can.
This is the worst part of the show where you watch us watch something you can't see.
You
War
do
is
that.
coming.
They can see it reflected in my glasses.
Oh! I do remember this one.
This
I saw
looks
this in
like
an IBM
Mega Man
Xbox
X.
game.
Oh,
except with
Oh,
the
this
buttons.
looks like
Smash
oh,
Brothers.
Whoa.
Super sold.
Oh
That
yeah.
animation
sold.
The
is
combo
sweet.
looks great. The animation's good. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Extremely
The bird is
sold.
Falcon.
Nice.
Like the new Hemmingsworth Falcos? Like what Falco?
No, Falco from Smash Brothers.
Is it really?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Basically.
Alex,
Wait, why
No,
would
when
you-
I saw
can
this, it
see
was-
that it's not, but you got me all
This looks
excited.
It was last
This does look
September.
really good.
So
I like the ring out.
Yeah, the Smash Brothers
and-
Back when,
Yeah.
back when it was showing, it seemed a
This
lot
is
like
great.
Smash Brothers, but this trailer
Look
is
at
a
those combos.
lot
Yeah.
different.
I'm
So,
down with all the
like,
airships
took
too.
The idea
Crag,
and
Earth
split out
Bastion.
to its own uniqueness.
I like the sort of sonic
Ooh.
spin there. The distorted oval.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh snap! Made a big ass
This
splash
looks
one. That's
rad.
cool.
Oh, I'm so excited
How
for this
stupid are we
already.
that none of us knew? Well, except for Alex.
So is this just a fighter or is this a platformer?
We were just talking
It looks
about
like it's just a fighter.
We were just
It's a
talking about
fighter
a lack of,
brawler.
Fighter
It
brawler.
is very much like Smash Brothers.
Yeah, there's
Good
a there's
man.
a screen
Right
ring
into
out
it.
scenario thing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh shit!
I'm surprised Smash Brothers didn't get really influence many games.
Yeah.
as many games as it probably
Oh,
does.
Rivals of
All right,
Aether.
well now we can answer that question, and that looks dope.
We think
Yeah.
it's great.
What are our thoughts? I think universally, unanimously, I think we
yeah,
just
and thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah.
because we're-
Worst
guys-
react video
Go to
ever.
the launch. Check it out. Yeah. Sorry.
So true.
We weren't actually prepared to throw something up on this screen. I don't even think we can. We? Could we have?
Well, we know we shouldn't
Tons of?
have.
Is that a thing we could have
Just
done?
us mumbling.
Oh,
that's cool.
But we
We would
didn't.
have swapped the webcam.
Oh yeah, no. Sorry, when we're on this cool HD cam that you guys like to complain least about, we can't do anything from the screen. So
That's
there you
cool.
go.
Yeah, we can
so-
now answer your question and it's done.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So really, as awkward as that was for the audience to watch us watch a thing, it's kind of that guy's fault.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's
of Rivals
it's
of
totally
Aether?
How
their
dare
fault.
he?
Good
Or
job.
she.
Yeah.
Triptide. Well, way to go. So let's see what else. That was the newsy stuff, right? We kind of want to talk to everybody, saw what you guys are doing. Let's go through some stuff. First things first, we're gonna look at our loot crate. We got a loot crate. As is our
Just learned
tradition,
about
we're gonna
these
go.
today.
Yeah. So loot crate. By the way, this show is brought to you by.
Lootcrate.
No,
Okay.
by Axiom Verge. Loot Crate did not sponsor the
Just
show.
mumbling this
It'd be really cool if they did, but they didn't. We're just gonna open up Loot Crate. It's become kind of a tradition. So here's Loot Crate. This is this month's Loot Crate. It looks like it is a Game of Thrones Loot Crate. So there's a shirt.
Cool.
Except you don't care because you've seen like one episode of
Yeah.
it.
I'm with you,
6
Don.
years
This
ago.
shirt-
I've seen season
This is a
1.
large shirt.
Oh man,
Who wears a large shirt? Who wants this
ampersand.
shirt?
I don't look good in red. My wife's always
Is that
telling
like
me.
a
First thing when I wake up.
No,
like
like,
Game
you
of
look
Thrones
terrible.
Penn and Teller?
I don't know anything about
Crossover.
like what is this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Guys,
but
look,
someone
it's
in the
Game of
ampersand
It's
Thrones.
usually a Penn and Teller.
All right,
logo.
so this will go in the audience pile, and we'll get it to you guys at some
Yeah,
point.
it's the
We're
logo of the
the
famed
worst nerds.
We've
Vegas
got
comedian magician.
The Princess
Penn and Teller.
Bride playing cards. Which
Oh,
I think they're just
Can I
basic.
see those? Can I see those? I just want to see them.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat.
As you
That's
wish.
sweet. Okay, so this is a thing you can
Very
actually
good.
reference and you know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
mean, I just know that a bunch of 13-year-old girls constantly said "as you wish" throughout high school.
I know that when I
I
was
think
a
I
kid,
saw it
I
one
wanted
time.
6 fingers on my left hand
Ah,
because
okay.
I thought I could play piano better.
Great. Like, great. We got an inflatable
It's a real treat to be
thing.
here with the
So here's this is an inflatable crown. I've seen this on their show. It's an inflatable crown.
Oh, that's
Why are you
cool.
not blowing that up?
well, because
right now.
if we give them away.
Oh, they don't want it to have like touched any of our stuff.
But I don't know, guys. If I blow this up with my own spit on it,
That
and
just
then,
makes
and
it
then
more
give it
valuable.
away,
That's
would
the
you
thing.
want it? Would it be better for you, or do you want me to leave it in here? Because it's gonna be you'll have to blow it up yourselves afterward.
A scientist is gonna get a hold of it and clone you and botch it, and a hideous like homunculus like Don
I would
Thacker
like
is gonna
that.
show up
I would
in this
like that a lot.
apartment.
Would the world not be a better
As long
place?
as
if
it's
that
There's
happened?
to send them on a crime spree.
There's a Harry Potter 9 3/4 piece of plastic.
This is a sick.
Is that a Christmas ornament? Oh, it's a
I
bag
don't
tag.
This is
It's a bag
I
tag.
couldn't have heard you
It could be
sound
a
more
Bag tag.
genuine.
It could be. It could be both. Either
I mean it.
a bag tag or
Oh, man. Everything I say sounds like
yeah.
bullshit. Here we are again.
Here we are.
Here we are.
It's like when I complimented you on
Um,
your soda. You're like, what did I do?
What's wrong
there
with
is a
it?
Game of Thrones Stark USB flash drive,
Oh my god.
which is probably of some capacity that nobody gives a shit about.
The North remembers.
But it
your
looks
David.
like. Is that a line the North remembers?
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna. I'll see you guys.
Sorry, you must be. You must be making music for Game of Thrones. You
Yeah.
have 7 things you're doing. One of them must be Game of Thrones. That's why you have time to even know what the fuck that means.
Yeah. I just live through memes. Okay, I'm the worst person.
Just
So,
go through images.
This is an officially licensed HBO custom USB flash drive of questionable capacity. Mostly because I don't know what it is.
700 kilobytes.
Yeah,
Keep my
256K.
grocery list on there.
Not even.
Plug it into the
binary.
library next to Trader Joe's. Go to town.
There is the Loot Crate button, which I'm keeping because that goes in our little button collection. There seems to be a generic nerd bow tie with the dragony thing and a what looks to be a wannabe D20 icon thing. If you want to wear a bow tie to words, I don't know. I don't know what to say about
To
it.
a wedding. That's a good
To a wedding,
bow
yeah,
tie.
yeah, sure.
Red
sure.
with dragons.
And then we have
You
a
won't
Game
spend
of
the whole time
Thrones
explaining
house
to older
sigil
relatives what any
magnet
of this
set.
is.
House sigil magnet set for your computer. Put this on your computer. Hard drive if you can. Best.
Or your
Yeah.
CRT.
Or your CRT. That's good. That's very good. I hear that putting this next to your neck it increases copper blood flow in your veins, which makes you much more
does.
spiritually accessible.
That's true, and especially when Saturn is in retrograde.
Yeah.
Like, that's the time to do it.
And the moon is in the 7th house.
Yeah.
And Jupiter aligns with Mars.
Right.
And peace. Whatever. Okay. So I got stuff. I would like to give it away at some point. I'll probably give it away throughout the show.
Triptide
And-
Dawn is the queen. I am the king. I agree.
Why
People
do we-
want either of us to wear the crown.
Oh, but somebody should leave it alone. Cerberus said
Okay,
don't touch
alright,
it.
Well, we're getting.
Yeah,
divisive.
we're getting.
Look,
It's,
much like
Wear
Game
it,
of
but
Thrones, which
don't-
I have also seen, it is divided like a kingdom.
so we will. I'll throw stuff like this out during the show. I will hold little contesting things during the marathon show we're having today, and you guys will all get stuff from this, which will be very cool. It'll be random, so it
What
makes
context clue is gonna glean from the title of this show, which is the only thing I know about it.
it makes you stay to watch the show. Next, we have a Loot Crate. Or, I'm sorry, Indiebox. We just did Loot Crate. Indiebox. This show is not sponsored either by Indiebox. However, Indiebox did send us, after Vanessa broke our last Indiebox game, they sent us a new one like immediately. So
Wow.
big ups to
That's
Indiebox.
pretty cool.
That's super cool.
That's awesome.
And they popped into the channel the minute she broke it somehow.
Oh.
They must have like a triggering system because they popped in like, give us your address, let's throw you a new one, yo. It's
The
like,
Logan's Run style. Like,
Yeah.
going off and then
so yeah. So Indiebox. There you go. This month's Indiebox seems to be the next Penelope. I wanted to say the
Ooh.
next Penelope because, but I don't know if anybody would get the joke. But
I just think that sounds funny.
yeah.
I would have laughed at that.
so you wouldn't get the joke. Okay.
That's it.
So this is the next Penelope. I know nothing about it, but I think it's a shmup, right? Is that the thing?
I think I've been seeing it pop up on Steam.
It's a racing action racing game. It looks kind of like a shmup, but that's because it's a racing game. They basically look like shmups. It has a really cool lenticular box cover, which this does nothing for you because of math. But check it out, guys. I'm really loving the packaging.
Remember the 90s?
What word did you use to describe this? Lenticular?
Yeah.
I'm not educated. I don't know what that means.
Oh.
But this is cool looking. Are you about to?
Speaking of lenticular,
I thought you were gonna hand me a.
there. Here's a thing I keep with me.
Ooh.
It's just a card with the
It's an
dictionary
animated-
definition of the word lenticular on it. This is sweet looking.
This is awesome. It says this is where I put my scratch post, and then if I had one, you can't see it because of, like I said,
It's
how
riveting TV.
signed-
We're gonna watch trailers for games that you can't see
Yep.
yourself.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at holographic cards that you can't experience in the way we
We haven't
experience
told you
them.
about the 3DS playing
Yeah.
section.
So it comes with the next
Sweet.
Penelope Race to Odysseus snap bracelet,
Oh,
which is really awesome.
that's awesome.
Which you remember were
Talk about
banned in the 90s in
Because
some
people's
states
eyes were in.
because people were getting into trouble with their snap bracelets.
Used in revolts.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Yeah, it's very cool. So
Just as
that's
dangerous as
I would
hats
think,
in school.
I
as
think I would
those
just wear
things.
this just for coolness. It looks pretty neat. We have not played this. We will play this on Starr Mazer TV.
What was the
Yeah,
problem with those
this
things? I
looks
don't
cool.
remember.
They have metal inside. Oh,
Damn it.
they have
Oh,
metal
yeah.
inside.
I have to
And if you
subscribe
use
to
them
this
enough, the
service.
plastic or in some cases fuzz or whatever on the outside splits, and there's just like a metal sheet in there.
Okay.
So then now you have a cutty
So
metal
then
sheet.
Joe just
next to it.
weaponizes.
Oh, so people would hurt themselves.
Yeah.
And so they were.
But I think you would snap it on someone else's arm, so you could effectively.
some of them, if you
You could hide a murder in that. You know, I was just hanging out with Bobby trying to put a snap bracelet on and slit his wrist.
He bled
Not-
to death like
I
a
didn't.
half hour. I
didn't go across the tracks. I went up the stream. It was a mess.
No.
If you want to make your own,
Anyway, I gotta-
they are.
I
You
just
can
watched.
take a section of tape measure
Uh-huh.
and then put cloth or whatever on it.
That sounds like a real good way
It's
to
basically
flay
the
the
same
skin
thing.
off of your arm.
Well, you need
Like-
to cover it.
Yeah, covering it is important. I think that's what makes it a bracelet, not just a fucking piece of tape measure.
Like just a bending knife.
Or
Yeah.
a knife. Yeah.
So it came also with a poster that is incredibly difficult to remove from its
It's
sheath.
the exact same size as the poster.
The sheath is 100%. Like I'm gonna ruin the poster
Spin it.
trying to get it.
Tighten the coil.
Oh, good
I
call.
hope that's
But
a gift.
it's there. And the problem is it wasn't actually
Very
coiled.
suitable.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's somebody's
So
making
you
it
get a
right
little
now.
mini poster, which is pretty cool. There you go. Which I think is the ship. Oh, cool, man.
Cool.
Speaking
This
of,
is a sweet service. I did not know about it.
oh yeah, they're pretty great.
They just
And-
send you a box and some merch based on whatever.
Yeah.
And the game's in there, of course. They don't
Yeah,
just send
but
you-
you'll notice. Check this
I
out.
love
The
this.
code is on the outside of the game in case you don't want to.
Oh.
In case you want to be a purist and not actually
man.
open it, which
This
is,
is
I
sweet.
think is pretty
That's
awesome.
super
I'm
into
cool.
it.
There are rumors that we might actually do a Starr Mazer indie box But those rumors are rumors until Indiebox and Starr Mazer people talk more. But yeah, we were talking about it from our last show when they sent us the
We just keep saying that until the time where you can't say it anymore.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
you
We'll
just
stop
keep
saying
an eye
it's
out.
a
and then
rumor.
you'll know, right? All right, so those are cool things. They look pretty cool. I didn't open up the box. I think we'll open the actual clamshell when we play the game to show you guys what that's like. And lastly, I was going to open, just for fun, something I got in the mail from Lifetime. So I have a Lifetime subscription. I can tell you that I've had a subscription to this magazine since 1996.
Oh my God.
It's a Lifetime. It's quarterly, this magazine. I made a lot more use of it when I was much younger. This show is not endorsed by this magazine in any way.
This show is sponsored by Watchtower magazine. It's not this magazine.
We have this month's or this quarter's edition of 2600. For those of you who know what that is, you're like elated that somebody that you know has been receiving this since 1996. I have a Lifetime subscription. What's interesting is since it is the Hacker Quarterly, I have moved like 20 times since 1996.
And they just
I've never told them my new address. It just shows up. So that's something very cool that I got. I get them quarterly, but there you go.
that's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool if you're into this kind of business. There's all kinds of, stuff.
That's
if
pretty
you're
cool.
trying to do some stuff. I used to subscribe to them and manipulate the Bell telephone systems that existed back in the day that no longer exist the way they exist. Not manipulate them illegally in any way.
This
it was learning.
This show brought to you by the Anarchist
Yeah.
Cookbook.
So anyway, there we go. That's
Good
the cool,
reference.
like sort of pre-game stuff. I think next we're gonna take a quick break, switch up some stuff, and we're gonna get to playing Quick Choose Your Weapon, which, by the way, is we have a special build. Fuzzy also has a 2600 subscription. That's cool. Fuzzy put together a special build of Quick Choose Your Weapon, his Ludum Dare game called Brick Choose Your Weapon, which we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, right? Is it-
No. The
We just
switch-
go?
No, the switch will take like 30 seconds.
Cool. I have to pee though, so we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Real
Cash
bad.
needs to pee as well. We're gonna pee together.
Yeah, we always
Cool.
do.
We're
They
gonna
said
go
don't
pee
cross the
together.
streams.
We
So
won't.
just
That's fine.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back, and we'll play Brick Choose Your Weapon by Fuzzy Ski, and probably a team. I don't know. We'll talk about it while it's playing. So there you go.
Cool.
Let's wave uncomfortably.
You can chase me, you can raise me till our hair's turn gray, and I'll be smiling, dying with you. I'm so amazing, stay star blazing, zipping in my ride, bounty hunter, stay inside. I'm at the top of the star charts and the girls' hearts. I'm plotting for my style, my gal, and my art. I'm so amazing, stay star blazing, zipping in my ride, bounty hunter, stay inside. I'm at the top of the star charts and the girls' hearts. I'm plotting for my style, my gal, and my art. I'm so amazing, stay star blazing, zipping in my ride, bounty hunter, stay inside. I'm at the top of the star charts and the girls' hearts. I'm plotting for my style, my gal, and my art. I'm so amazing, stay star blazing, zipping in my ride, bounty hunter, stay inside. I'm at the top of the star charts and the girls' hearts.
Hi guys,
Hi.
we're back.
Hello.
I got the thing on. I know service didn't want me to put it on, but I put it on anyway. I blew it up. So if I do give it away, it will have my slobber all over it, which I know you think is awesome.
And your hair grease.
You lost your connection.
Controller 4.
Ryan. Controller.
Well, that's okay.
You
What
got this
difference?
typing.
What difference will it make, really?
You have to push the. Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
There.
Cool.
I said hi.
I think I'm out of batteries.
I'm ready.
Actually.
No, we just
turned
replaced the battery.
Oh, okay.
Like actually a second ago. Cool. So this is Brick. Choose your weapon.
Call me a liar. It's fine.
No, we literally just did that. Well, you guys were talking about crunchy M&Ms.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
just happened again.
Well, I think it's a controller problem, not a
Oh,
battery
player
problem.
3. Yeah, that is yours.
If you'd like to change batteries, there's another set of batteries like floating on top of the Xbox One. I think Kazuo can go get them.
Sorry, everybody. I'm derailing the whole stream. It's all
What
my
is
fault.
happening?
Are we surprised?
No, but it's not in the way that I expected to.
Okay, A button runs, X button attacks.
A button runs, X button attacks. Okay.
So we'll go through selecting each at a time. Kazuo, can you get a new battery for this? I know you just did. Get another one. Ryan doesn't believe you.
I do believe him. It's just my controller keeps shutting off and blinking at me. It's doing okay now, so maybe we got it.
Maybe we got it.
Yeah.
Think?
Nope, there it goes.
one away.
It went.
This
Too
is-
many buttons. I suppose we're gonna have to move.
Up on
Yeah,
top of the Xbox
the
One?
keyboard that's attached to mine really just.
Triptide, I appreciate your belief in me.
What does he believe in?
He said deplug Akash's batteries, Don, or he will win.
Wow. I don't think that's a thing. I think we're gonna win.
Maybe I don't. If it's teams. it's
Don't worry about
free-for-all.
me.
Something planned for next build.
All right, there we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Are we good? Do we think we're good?
I think we're good. It's blinking at me again, but it's okay. If I drop out, I drop out.
Well, no, we want to play it all together.
Yeah.
This is
Just
for.
kill you
We have a pluggy one as well that we can actually
Worst comes
use.
to worst.
If
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst.
Looks like it's doing
Looks like
better.
it's good.
Now we're just watching this. This is a riveting.
stream.
Just angle the webcam towards the.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do
Okay,
it. Let's
we are
do
gonna
it.
go for 4 players,
4.
and boom, I hit A.
Is it X?
No, it's A. So there's Brick.
He's-
There's
right. That's an adorable brick.
That's so
Brick.
cute.
That's so cute.
I like how Brick has a gun, but probably doesn't use the gun. There's Beardy Guy, which looks like Fuzzy
He
actually.
does look like Fuzzy.
There's larger build Beardy Guy
I call it.
and
I call
Girly
that.
Girl. So I like that the game forces one of us to be a girl. I actually do mean that. I like that
Yeah.
there is no option
Yeah.
to all be all dudes. Sausage Party will not FTW. All right, I'm gonna be Brick.
Thanks, Triptide, again for the support.
So player 2 can pick now.
That's me. I think. No.
No, it is.
Oh,
It's
it's
a bit,
it's
a
that
bit
one.
squiggy. Yeah.
I will be Big Beardy Dude.
Nice.
Uh,
Hit A.
Or a monster.
Player 3.
oh, okay.
That's me. I'm gonna be lady.
Nice.
So what's up?
Player 4.
It's working, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna be Fuzzy. Looks like.
Okay.
Choose your weapon, choose your weapon.
Wait,
I-
what?
Oh, God,
What's?
See, that's the thing.
Aha!
And now I gotta. I have a human being now.
What's happening?
I don't know what's happening.
What's?
You have 5 seconds to win.
Okay, hold A if you want a good time.
So the idea is it resets every time somebody hits. You see, guys? It resets every time
Oh
somebody
my
hits.
God.
You mean it resets every time I dominate some fool? Is
Oh.
somebody using an entire other human being? as
I'm
a-
using an entire other human being.
This is hilarious.
This is a monstrous thing you've created, sir. This is awesome.
I love holding A. Like, why wouldn't you? It's
Yeah.
for chaos.
Oh my God,
Like,
you can
this
go
is-
off. You can
yeah,
go
you
off
just
one of the
keep,
boundaries.
It just keeps repeating.
Oh my God, this is so good.
This is. There's no way to know.
Why don't we have Benny Hill music queued up right now? Like that would be so perfect.
This is so good.
Da-da-da-da.
Gotcha, I think.
I think.
Yeah, yeah.
So
This is
well.
like,
So this is a Ludum Dare game, guys. This is a game made in a specific period of time. I don't know what there was.
whoa, whoa,
What?
We win somehow.
Somebody won. Crap, we don't know who won.
Who screenshotted that?
yeah, just a frame. That's awesome.
That is
That's
sweet.
so funny.
Actually, guys, I think the reason there's no music is because I'm muted.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. That's my bad. We'll play another game. This time unmuted.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me Brick. Player 2.
I want to be Fuzzy.
I'm gonna stick my guns. Sorry. No boy can. I'm gonna take that, I guess.
got a
What do I
shovel.
have? What do I have?
You have
I got a
a
Wiimote.
magic lamp?
Come here, you.
But why?
What do you mean why?
I win, I think.
I.
My range is so small. I'm a fool. Why did I pick this?
Why did I pick the lamp? Why do I keep?
Gotcha.
And who has the NES controller? That's sweet.
That's a Wiimote, it looks like.
Oh no, I've got a cord on it. It's NES.
We don't know who won.
Someone won.
That is
Damn it.
That is a little bit of an issue, is that we don't know, because you're going to be hitting the button so much.
Yeah.
It's, there's
I
gotta
need
be
validation because I
Yeah.
sure as hell wasn't paying attention to my score.
Yeah. Maybe B to exit.
I'll
Since we're hitting A and
I'll
X.
be the lady.
Akash, you're ruining my life. You
I'm sorry. I want you to
Can
keep
we
changing
turn down
characters.
the
I don't know
audio
what you're doing.
that's
Okay.
being looped
Who's
in the
free?
background? Is that a thing?
This guy
Yeah,
still?
we're done.
Cool.
Okay, I think this works.
Oh yeah, I
I
can.
think it worked. Okay, here we go.
what is-
yes,
Jimmy left.
please.
But I don't.
Is it two keys at once? Is that what you're supposed
Like,
to do?
yeah, I don't know what.
I'm not sure how to pick
Ah.
the weapon.
Oh, I think it's showing PS.
It's showing PS4
PlayStation
buttons.
and
Oh.
Xbox.
Wait, what? Oh, I got
Because you
it.
could use either.
Okay, I
But
am
I didn't get any
definitely
feedback from
dominating right
actually-
now.
Oh, I won
Yes.
that one.
I've gotten no hits with my
I-
fucking magic lantern.
I almost want. No, this is a terrible
Ah,
design
stay out of here.
decision. But I want the A dash thing to be on by default, and holding A slows you down. 'Cause
Damn
I
it!
want chaos.
Yeah.
I want it on record. I did win that one. No one's gonna believe me because the.
I can't believe you because
I still feel
there
like
was
I
no
won.
proof.
I actually don't know what.
Let's go
player
one
I
more,
am.
and then we'll get into.
Someone just mashing print screen.
We
Just-
all win.
By the way, guys, this is actually called Quick Choose Your Weapon. It's Fuzzy Ski's entry into Ludum Dare. I think it was 33, right? Maybe 32, maybe. I'm not sure. I forgot which one it was, and I don't know how much time it was. So he can give you all the information and maybe point us to his Ludum Dare page. Should put a little link up there.
It's fun though.
But
Yeah.
he
I'm
put
into
brick
it.
in it,
They're
and
always very fun.
he calls it Brick Choose Your Weapon. And that's very cool. I'm a fan of that.
So I also chose bricks. I want this to be a nightmare.
Oh man, it's too late.
Next one we should all pick.
We should
brick.
all
I
pick
want
brick.
all brick
Quad
because I
brick,
want
yeah.
a nightmare of this.
Yeah.
He says Ludum Dare 32.
32.
Oh,
It's
I-
Oh
always
shit,
fun to
shit.
go
What
there.
am I?
God only knows.
I blew
okay,
it.
It's fine. It's fine.
We all need to be brick with the same weapon.
With the same weapon and just make this a fucking MC Escher esque like.
I have hit
nightmare.
no one. I've hit no one.
I don't even have a score.
Triptide was right.
Because I'm.
He knows that I'm the best.
Dude, I'm dominating.
Around.
I'm dominating.
Somebody's just standing in the. Who's standing in the corner just wailing on that with that lamp?
Oh, I have a
It's
score now.
Dawn.
Oh, I lost.
It's a lesser brick.
Haha.
Lesser Brick's got 7 points, motherfucker.
I have 8.
I'm tied with all
Oh,
y'all.
Yeah,
so-
well, fucking.
I got
I have 8 now too. I have 9.
Same. Deal with it. Deal with it.
clubbed in the back.
Ah!
Yes.
Winner!
Alright. So this time we're gonna
We're gonna
all.
all
break.
and let's all pick whatever like this Y weapon.
Okay.
Is.
We're gonna
Why?
pick Y weapon. We're all gonna pick brick.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Add a brick.
let's
Brick.
do this.
Y
Why?
weapon.
Oh my god.
It looks like a candy cane.
It's all
It's,
right.
it's hopefully a candy cane.
All right,
This is the best game. Brick, choose your weapon.
We've all chosen
Oh
poorly.
god. Somebody
Win
divided
somehow.
It's a,
I'm this one.
I hate-
know
I-
a different
I'm
one.
gonna-
Dude,
make
Brick
it my-
has mad priority.
I'm gonna make it my mission.
I'm gonna win.
Brick-
He's super tack.
Man.
God tier brick.
Brick is so tack.
He's God tier.
God tier Brick. So I think it's the 10. So wait, hands off. Winner,
Player
player
one.
1. That's me, guys.
You were in the corner going like this for
I
most
still
of it.
won. I played a win, motherfucker.
That's. I mean, there's
Awesome.
no dignity in a win like that.
All right.
I feel.
Kazuski's right. This is amazing.
This is an
Great.
experience.
So that was Brick, Choose Your Weapon. A variation of Quick, Choose Your Weapon. A game that was made by Fuzzy Ski for Ludum Dare. I think 32 is what he said. I'm not
32.
sure.
Yeah, you can go vote for it.
32.
Go vote for it.
should.
Click on it. It'll be very cool. Go vote for it. It seems very cool. Now we're gonna take a small break. Is it to get to the? No, we're gonna just do a switch. We can just do magic. We're gonna get to. Look at that. We're so fucking
So
tech
tech.
right now.
Now,
But this means we won't see anybody chatting, will we?
so Don and I are caught up on the story of
I have chat.
11 hours of Axiom Verge, and these two aren't. And the story, as we know, is, you know, not the clearest.
Right.
But it's awesome. It's so good so far. We both love it.
It's a mystery, and I think it's meant to be.
What's happening?
That's a
we're
good question.
No, you're gonna be asking that a lot.
We are super fucked.
There's
because
we
Yep.
we appeared.
Okay. Just screwed.
Okay, so this is the Axiom Verge time.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
cool.
gonna verge it up.
I've got the chat. I can keep an eye on questions.
So are you gonna be?
Oh,
okay.
awesome.
Are you gonna be
Perfect.
asking the? By the way,
Beautiful.
Guilty Gear Xrd. So good.
I didn't know you could make
So
a fighting
good.
game in Unreal, and then everyone's like, "Oh, what a cool 2D game!" Bam! It's 3D. It's so
so
cool.
good.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
I'm just gonna stare at this screen.
Just
So
just
good.
the splash.
They're getting
little-
our screen, by the way, so I can.
Okay.
They're not being bored right now.
Sweet.
So
Well,
this is what I've been playing
well,
recently, guys.
It's
Guilty
good.
Gear Xrd.
It's
Oh,
really
Or
good.
it's
Xrd,
not
I
in
guess.
I think it's
Xrd.
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 I
Yeah.
think it's yeah.
Yeah. Well, they say it out loud when you start
Yeah.
the game. I think you go Xrd.
How are you feeling
Third
about
time.
The Last of Us? Are you
I
playing
cried in the first 90 seconds.
that? So
That
you're
intro
done.
is
Yep.
incredible.
And
That
and
intro's
I won't
so
spoil it. The ending is one of my favorite endings too.
Well, I
Again,
have
I
to
need
say
to
something. You
beat
didn't
it.
let me finish.
Don't
I'm
spoil
sorry.
it.
The first like 9 minutes. Oh no, I can't
Okay.
spoil it. I cried in the first like 9 minutes or whatever it was when the thing happens.
yeah.
And I was really genuinely damaged by it. And then the game immediately shat itself by being a series of arena combat moments.
I've heard that complaint a lot. Where
Put
it's
it-
like, this is gonna be, and then they don't love
Yeah,
what
it was like
the play
yeah,
is, which I didn't mind.
You start
I
out as a
liked it,
kid,
but-
and it's this like moving around is weird, and it
Yeah, she
feels so
stumbles
good. Yeah,
so-
it's so
oh,
good.
just so
And
good.
then you get into the game, and it's Gears of War. It's chest high walls. It's hiding behind the thing,
With more
popping up
stealth.
with more stealth, popping up and shooting the guy, trying to get some bullets.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Austin Montville. I'm sad that he's not here to defend himself. Loves to go on these tears about how like effective games are and how like he really gets into a moment. And there was this one moment in the early part of the game where he had to conserve his weapon, his bullets. And, he was
Yeah.
really, and I remember him telling me the story, and I was like, I had the biggest woodnick for this game. I was gonna play the hell out of it, and I got into it, and I found no difficulty managing my.
How far did you get?
Inventory,
Did you quit or did you finish it
I haven't-
begrudgingly?
I have not quit.
Because I would encourage you to keep going because
The
there are these
story
great
is-
moments.
Yeah.
The story's awesome, and there's these great
But-
gameplay moments where you're just
Are they
walking and having a
justified by-
conversation. Yeah, they are. Like it. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I don't love
yeah.
the combat. I really don't. It's fine. Although I love that, like, if you have 4 bullets in your gun, you're doing great. It's like it's like your birthday. It's awesome. But I give it another shot.
So we got Oddworld New and Tasty,
Mhm.
which is the remake, I think, of Oddworld 8 Odyssey,
Yeah.
which is one of the better platformers ever made.
Way back
It's-
PC platformers. Remember those?
Actually,
Everybody
I played
remember
this on the-
Commander Keen? Like, what's up?
Shit,
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, you
Jazz
played
the
on
Jackrabbit.
PlayStation?
Well, I played it
Jazz Jack.
PC, then PlayStation.
Mm.
Hotline Miami, of course.
Of course.
Hotline Miami 2, I played a bunch of 2.
Pretty good.
Rogue Legacy, apparently I'm in the grist mill portion of it, where
Oh,
it
yeah.
sucks for like 40 hours,
Yeah.
and apparently it gets really better after that, but that's 40 hours. Sorry.
It goes like
Yeah,
Just 40 hours.
just 40 hours. Apotheon, I haven't played yet, I got it though.
The game's gorgeous.
neat
Um,
art style, yeah.
Alien Isolation is the best game.
Yeah,
I can't wait to play
I was
that.
stunned.
It's a little
the design of
rough
it
around
was-
the edges, but
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome. Overall awesome.
And then
Blue
obviously
Dog is the
there's a
greatest
bunch of
thing,
friends.
this thing ever created.
Dumb fun.
Destiny is Barbie dolls. Like shitty Borderlands without the fun. Barbie doll simulator.
I love
Wait,
Halo,
you're
but
not gonna
Destiny-
rush to Destiny's Defense?
No, it's
It's poop.
trash.
It's poop.
It's
Bugsy
garbage.
asks, would you guys mind giving me your thoughts on quick choose your weapon?
Yeah, we don't mind at all.
Yeah.
Let us get through this little section. We'll get ready to shoot onto Axiom Verge, and just before we get to Axiom Verge, we will discuss each of us our thoughts on Rick. Choose your weapon one. So yeah, Destiny's poop.
Poop. Total
It's
poop.
actual poop.
Actually,
The guy with the inflatable crown says that Destiny's
So,
poop.
listen up.
you are the
audience.
king.
I got
What
through
just
the
did you-
story. I didn't pay attention to the story, but I
There
got
was-
through
there
the
was a
story
story?
part of it. Yeah, I got
I
to
have
There was
some
like you're the
20 or
chosen
whatever.
one along with 9,000 other chosen ones.
Off the
every
stream, I have
second.
some things to tell you about Destiny.
Yeah, and I got through it fast enough that there wasn't any expansion, so I was like,
Yeah.
great,
Great,
the
done,
game.
yay!
But didn't you go back and get new shoes? Didn't you want to go do raids and get shoes?
No,
Boots.
I did play World
You
of
don't
Warcraft
really
for
get
a good
shoes.
portion
Yeah,
of my
but-
life, and I've had my fill
Well,
of that.
so it's like MMO style, right?
Imagine, but with less like, oh yay!
Yeah, without the fun part.
Because you can't. It doesn't unlock any new things for you.
Yeah.
Because you did it all.
Oh, that sounds.
You
that
just it
sounds
just
great.
happens.
Imagine an MMO without extra content
Yeah,
to unlock.
then it's done.
Shooting
Remember
field-
how
shooting
Borderlands
field
2 felt like Borderlands, but a little bit better, but we're kind of done with it now?
But better and funnier and kind of improved in every
Yeah,
way.
yeah. But we were kind of done with it by the end. You're like,
Yeah.
okay,
Once it
cool.
finishes,
This
like,
is
that was-
I don't
we've
want to
completed this.
Yeah.
This is done.
Yeah.
Destiny started there.
Yes, that's accurate. Completely accurate.
It started with the like, oh
This
shit.
is all there is.
This is
Oh.
what this is. I was really
Oh.
excited. I got it from my friend Josh Truax, who's also one of the actors, and he's playing a part in Starr Mazer, a part that we haven't discussed yet. He's a voracious multiplayer game player. He
Okay.
loves it. The voracious dude's got he'll come to me like, dude, prestige 30 more times. It's like, what do you mean 30? Like,
What do you
I haven't
mean?
got
Yeah.
to level 30.
Yeah,
How do you prestige 30 more times? Like, on any kind of game, he just like he comes home from work and just
And that's
he
it.
does it.
That's impressive.
I'm like,
to
how?
say
What do you
the
think of
least.
Destiny? And this is, by the way, this is a guy who's still playing Modern Warfare 2. Like, he's
Oh,
still
wow,
he's
yeah.
still like in
It's
it.
him and like
He's
three
not
Spaniards
bored.
on the
He's
map
not
all by
bored.
themselves.
I'm not saying he's
Juggling
there's
knives
anything
with
wrong.
each
I'm
other.
saying he enjoys a good game. Like, he plays all the way through it.
I didn't know there were anything besides hacked lobbies nowadays.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But he played Destiny, and I'm like, how do you do? Like, I got gold. I got all the everything. The game's shit. It's like,
Poor
wow.
Destiny.
I drained every bit of content
Poor
it possibly
Yeah.
had. Anyway,
And
it all sucks.
He's the one who
Poor
told me about that.
Destiny.
Like, it's basically just like a Barbie simulator.
I hope
Like,
no
and
Bungie
at one
devs
point
are like
you just buy new
watching
clothes.
right now.
Yeah, I
'cause
feel
I'm-
bad for
I
them.
feel bad. Like, I met a bunch
Dude,
of Bungie
why?
devs.
Why do you
and they're
feel
awesome.
bad? It's like 10 years of
Because
Austin. They
I
got
know-
10 years of employment.
I
They get all
know
kinds of billions of
why.
dollars. Like, there's a point where you like. I recognize that people don't like Michael Bay, but his last movie made $2 billion. Shut up. Like, you know. There's a point at which
Right.
Yeah, they're
the guy
they're
who
doing
made Optimus
fine,
Prime's like
right?
head rigging for Transformers is probably doing okay. Like, Peter Cullen's fine. Nobody's gonna care that some nerds on a couch didn't like fucking Transformers. You know what I mean?
Well,
Destiny's fine. Their new expansion, it's on every news site.
Oh,
You pay
yeah,
money
yeah,
for
yeah.
that. That doesn't randomly happen. Like, not every news guy is like, oh, guess what though? That game we all critically panned has a expansion. No, it's just on banners everywhere. That costs money. They're fine. It's fine.
I just
Bungie's
don't want to
fine.
hurt anybody's feelings. In Minnesota, where I'm from, you don't talk shit about people to their face. You wait till they leave, and then you're you're super passive aggressive about everything.
All right, that's fair. Well, on that note, let's tell Fuzzy what we thought of. Quick, choose your weapon.
Oh, it's great. Actually, I did love it though.
Actually,
Let's start with Alex to go down the way again.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's just be open and honest. We all are in some way tied to game development, so this is coming from professionals.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do a compliment sandwich. I liked the animation was good, and the hit boxes were good. I did two at the beginning, so this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to make stuff up.
This
at
is
the
a
end.
weird open
So,
face sandwich you're
the-
constructing.
Yeah, it's gonna fall on the floor too. It's just gonna be a mess. But I know how to make games, and I understand that the things that I say are probably just like 30 more minutes of dev time or however much more. But since you were on the time thing, like the hard parts was we didn't get to see the winner, so yeah, that one was tough. The wrapping around the world could probably be a little bit tighter, just so we know where you are, not just completely gone, then gone for a while, and then back on the other side.
Can I point something out to
What's
that
up?
point? Vertically, it was 1-to-1. If you could
Was
go
it?
halfway,
Mm.
you could float halfway.
Okay.
Okay.
Horizontally,
never
it
done
was. It
vertical,
seemed
I was
like one full sprite worth.
Yeah, it was.
On-
That's what
on
I was
either
saying.
side.
I didn't even bother with up and down.
Yeah.
It was just too much, because you could only attack left and right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's
a good
yeah.
point.
That's you could do a little bit more. Like if you wanted to animate more, you could get that attacking up and down. So, yeah, that's that. And for the finale, I really like the 4-player, and I like that the control worked out really well. The controls were great, and they were all responsive, and it worked out really great. And so that's my my criticism, my critique sandwich.
So let's do a thing. You can say stuff, but just not what he said. You have to say other thoughts.
I should have
Okay.
said more
that aren't-
things.
I'm capable
And
of
we'll,
that.
we'll stack that all the way. To
I'm
the
a
end.
human. I can do that.
So, I love really manic, crazy multiplayer games like that, like Killer Queen and that sort of thing, where like everybody's just fucking screaming at each other while they play. And I feel
Far
like
Fractions too.
yeah, maybe,
Who
probably.
knows? No one knows what that
No one
is.
I've
knows
only
what
played
it-
that one level. I'm not. There's not a thing.
There's
Um,
nothing.
There's not a thing.
And I feel like this has the this has the potential to be that, and already was kind of approaching that, which is a huge credit to you just having done that in like a weekend. Like that's pretty bananas. One thing I probably would like as you continue to work on it, if you do it, is more I love the concept of just pick some wacky, crazy thing and hit people with it. Like, that's awesome, but maybe more differentiation between what each thing does. And again, you're limited by doing this in a weekend, so it's not on you, but like, I felt like maybe something swung slower or had less of a range. But otherwise, I couldn't really tell what it mattered what I chose to use.
Yeah.
Aside from aesthetically, like, cool, I'm hitting people with another human being, like, that's awesome. But yeah, I love more variation and have my choice matter a little bit more. But it's definitely a cool start. Like, I want to see more of it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I also, like Ryan, love manic, insane stuff. In a game like this, feedback is everything. So when you choose a character, having some sort of highlight or some sort of acknowledgement, when you hit someone, a little screen shake or freeze frame can go a long, long way, and it takes no time at all to acknowledge. Or you can even say, like, player one, like the
Even
flash.
in the weapon selection.
Even just little feedback everywhere can just make a huge, huge difference in something like that, this game. So that's what I would recommend. And when you're super, super pressed for time, my philosophy is screen shake and freeze frames. It's my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Like a freeze frame with a flash.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Those are the best. So I guess you guys have said literally down the road, down the line.
Everything.
I was like, oh well, Alex said that. I guess I'll say, and I guess I'll talk about how you have more weapon variation, and then you're like weapon variation. Well, let's talk about juice and feedback. And, oh fuck! So
You made this rule. You did this.
It's good. I don't want to just I don't want it to just be like a yeah kind of thing. But I do agree with I think one thing that really kind of stuck out to me. And by the way, it's obviously again Ludum Dare is very fast. It's hard to get a functional game out of it, something that people could play for more than a minute and be like impressed with.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did a thing. Good job. Thumbs up.
That's
Good job.
cool.
You made a game. It's not a finished game, and I don't think anybody who ever made a Ludum Dare game had a finished game at the end. In fact, I've seen some Ludum Dare games go on to be very incredible, amazing games.
Yeah.
But one thing that stuck out to me, if I had to pick a criticism, would be I think collision with each other would be really nice. Kind of just whipping around the screen or whatever. I didn't really feel controlled or blocked. So add that to the feedback of swinging and some kind of my things are hitting things. And because it's quick choose your weapon, I think variation, I know I'm breaking my own rule slightly, would have helped a lot, because having some projectiles and having some, I think crazy weapons would be your selling point. Like who's going to get the what, and every time it should be a different smattering of crazy weapons, which I think is the base idea of the game.
Yeah.
But it just implementation wasn't there. But I think having some sort of collision with both more feelable collision in bodies and in when you hit something, I think that kind of feedback would have helped my navigating the environment a little bit more. I personally don't dislike the wraparound at all. I probably would have added some kind of like P1 arrow pointing to where I was going off screen, but it would only pop up after a couple seconds. Look at that, looks very cool.
Nice.
So now we have chats. Awesome.
Very good.
Yeah.
Fuzzy
So
says, awesome, thank you.
Cool.
To
Yay.
each of us individually.
Aw, thanks.
you're
thanks
very
for
welcome.
sharing.
Thanks for
It was
sharing your
fun.
cool game, dude.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're gonna play Axiom Verge. Yeah. So interesting note. We're gonna play it, and we're not gonna hear much of it. We're gonna hear a
Yeah.
little bit of it, but because of the feedback, we don't want to play too much music. I watched our stream for reference just to see, like, was I being a complete ass the whole time? No, that wasn't the only reason. The music
You need
is
to watch
fucking
yourself to fall
incredible.
asleep.
The sounds
Everyone
fucking
should buy that
incredible.
soundtrack.
So yeah, buy the soundtrack. Is it available for purchase?
Yes.
Buy the hell out of it, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's get it. It's good. It's creepy as shit.
It's
Like we were pretty creeped out playing the game just by default.
yeah, I
but-
got chills.
Yeah.
There were points where I genuinely got scared.
Oh, great!
Good.
It's a PlayStation 4 game.
Let's stream. All right, hot streams.
Check this out. Gonna restart. It's the best.
Now, are we gonna play this in Justin Bailey mode? Because somebody asked me.
Is there even a Justin Bailey mode available?
We should type in the code and see what happens, shouldn't we?
Like name our character Justin Bailey?
Yeah. No, you just go to the code thing and you type it in.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. Try it.
You're full of shit.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Try it.
We're doing it.
There's that one. There's other stuff.
Do you remember what that code did on Metroid?
No.
It skipped right to if you were like gross and the worst and got like boners of like 8-bit like video game characters.
It skipped right to the
skipped right to the bikini
yeah,
mode.
Yeah.
And we should try it
Oh.
and see
then just see
That's
what happens.
really funny.
Somebody.
Why?
It was
Why?
the
Why?
last level in Zero Suit mode, so
Yeah.
you had to beat the game with that to get the.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Should we update them on the plot as half-assedly as we can?
Yeah, I'd love to know
Yeah.
what's
Trace,
going on.
Trace is a scientist, and it's who you play. And there was a failed experiment. Now you're in this other world. Could be between life and death.
Could
we
be.
don't know.
We don't know.
Anyway, there's this race of robot things that we're trying to fix, and we successfully fixed.
We're
one.
under the guidance of one of them.
One of them mainly.
The one who you see on all the photos, that girl.
Okay.
She's had us fix one, and then she kind of like mocked one whose brain she apparently exploded.
Yeah, they took out one of their fellow race's brains
Yeah.
and said she was like against them. But the journal entries say that basically they're all evil and we're being used.
Well, they imply that something is using people and something is ruining things, but
And there's a
nobody says
plague.
it's the giant doll-faced robot people.
There was, and then we got injected with. We found a syringe in the middle of nowhere,
Right.
and then the lady who's been.
This
guiding
was
us,
a moment, man.
This was a moment. It was just a
So,
syringe.
and by the way, I'm gonna interrupt you just slightly
No,
to
no,
give
no.
some context. The
So
dude is actually Trace is super smart.
Yeah, he is.
acts like the right. Like every time you watch it in video games, somebody says like some dumb shit, and you think, why would you? He immediately just says like, why would
Why
you
would I do
fucking
that?
say that?
That's
Like, he's
awesome.
So he finds this syringe, and he's like,
Full of red stuff.
yeah, he's like, there is no way I'm gonna inject. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because it's like da 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 da. He's like, there's no, I'm not doing this. But that chick is like, it's okay, I already did it.
I injected it for you
I injected it
digitally.
for you just
and
now.
now you have like tentacles that come out
Yeah.
of you.
So, and at that point, it turns. The
The
feel
plot
of it is
turns.
like, you're like, wait a minute, you just stuck some shit in my body, and now I'm mutating. And what you're fighting are mutated people, like mutated,
People who had a plague
yeah,
before you, and there were
Oh,
piles of bodies.
like
shit.
piles of corpses,
bodies.
like multi-screen piles of corpses.
That's
So it's been alluded that there was
Dark.
a plague. Someone created it, and they keep alluding to this guy whose name I forget, who is apparently the antagonist.
Yeah, yeah.
He has like a big gas mask and looks all evil, but we think he's probably a good guy because he locked up all of these
probably has the
robot
mask on
things.
to like. Is the plague airborne or how does it work?
We don't know.
We have no idea.
We probably have it because we injected
I know
it.
that
That's
she
our theory.
she nano
Yeah, how did she
Inject-
give it? How did she do
she
that?
used magic,
She
like
used her science magic.
nano magic.
And was like, it's in you now. We're like, what?
Yeah,
That's,
and
that
she's
just
like,
is the
you
one
will
that's
help
been-
us.
she's-
That's we put her face back on.
Yeah,
Now
she
has
was
a full
completely
face.
broken and almost dead, and we fixed her.
And
There's a few more of them too.
Yeah.
It's like a race.
And we fixed one of them who was like apparently like a super dick, like some
Oh,
chick,
her,
like
yeah.
the angry one.
Yeah, they
We
said
fixed
she's
her.
dangerous, but she's an ally.
Yeah.
That's all they said about
Yeah,
her.
she's like, you get, watch out, she's fucking, she'll kill you.
This
So
game
she's
is
totally
awesome.
fine.
This game is awesome.
sweet. I got to play a little bit of this at the play
Yeah,
event at
yeah, sorry.
IGN, but that was just like the first couple minutes, and
So
I was like in love
we're
with
playing like lives and levels.
Here, I'm assuming.
Probably 52% of the map guy.
Yeah,
40%
probably not a
that's
9.5 hour playthrough.
Yeah, probably.
So, I need to. Oh yeah, this is the best animation.
Oh, look at this animation. Ready? Oh.
So good!
Sweet
So this is us, Trace. We have a whole bunch of weapons that we got throughout last time. This is our standard little, and when we have full health, we get those tentacles that pop up behind us and help us shoot. So we
Okay.
have some sort of plague in us, and there's no getting it out.
Right.
Great. So we have other weapons. I'll just go through them real quick. We have the Kilver, which is our personal favorite. All of our
Whoa.
favorites,
It's like the
shotgun.
world's best shotgun.
No,
that thing is
We've been. It
sweet
started
looking.
out tiny. It started out
It
with a
was-
little
yeah,
ball
yeah.
with a gun, but we've been blowing the hell out of it. By the way, we haven't played since last time. We
Yeah,
played on
I
the
don't
stream.
remember what we were doing. Nothing. Standard Counter-Strike. Alright, I'm gonna. How do I map? There we go. So, just like Metroid, you have all these areas that we have to go back, backtrack.
We earned double jump. We earned
Yes.
wall clinging.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
It's like a high jump.
Yeah, not double size jump.
We got the ball that we were like freaking out about the whole time. The Metroid ball.
You're
Yeah.
expecting,
Oh,
you're expecting
sweet.
like a double jump, and then you got a drone, and that got you to places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we,
Oh, yeah,
we got the
Bionic
Bionic
Commando hook.
Commando hook.
It's every game.
Finest.
It's every game.
It's the good
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the game. The only complaint we've had so far
is
is
one spot
Yeah.
that had nothing in it.
yeah.
God.
He used the Bionic Commando hook to get to a place in the game that looked almost impossible
Whoa.
to get to, but he got to it anyway.
I forgot this.
This
So-
looks pretty
amazing.
cool looking.
We
game
we
is
did a
crap.
gag where we were trying to get the Metroid ball mode. Oh yeah, you have the drill thing too.
Yeah,
yeah.
and Don is. He loves this because there's secrets everywhere, so you have to drill through.
Oh, so you just drill,
So you
baby,
drill
drill
the
all the
drill
time.
sounds
It's great too. You guys
Yes.
The what?
The drill sound.
It
I
sounds
can
really
kind of hear
good.
it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Man.
I love this.
Oh, man.
And music
The music. So watching the stream is incredible, just because reliving the moments that we had and not being as frustrated with it. The only negative aspect of the game so far for me has been the grapple feel.
It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel
Yeah.
right.
Can you only latch onto like
Well, you guys
grapple
keep trying
points,
to
or can you
use,
grapple
inertia,
anything you want?
but
Right,
it
it's
doesn't
not
have it.
based
It's not-
exactly
it's not
right.
based on inertia.
And that's I think that's the problem is the game has a very specific implementation of the of a methodology that we are used to playing a
Right.
certain way. Like if you jumped and he sunk under up,
Okay.
and that was the jump mechanic, it would be hard to get used to. We're used to a certain
Right.
thing. Everything else feels so natural. All the jumping, all the shooting, all feels totally natural.
So I'm still getting my bearings. How do I drone again? Just out of yeah.
You just
I-
throw it.
Yeah, but we forgot what.
But I don't know what button. Triangle?
Like,
Triangle.
just
okay.
Based on
There's
watching
a little
the stream,
drone.
you just
What is
throw
He's
it.
got a drill. He's got a drill.
He's got a drill
the-
too. Is he cute?
What does he do? Is he switch
He-
around for like
He can
secret?
go
So-
in one tile.
And
Yeah.
like one and like
gaps.
Trace, our hero, is
okay.
invincible during that time. He's just hiding in that little.
Oh, that's cool.
And we can go as many
He has
screens
the
away
orange
as we
HP
want.
of it.
And then when you go back to Trace, does the drone come back to you, or
Yep.
does it stay? Okay,
Yeah, you don't, Trace doesn't go to the drone, so you can't use it to traverse.
Yeah.
got it.
That would have solved a lot of our problems. Oh yeah, I love that effect.
That effect is
Yeah,
so good.
that's so neat.
Static. And the warping effect when anything hits anything is so hot.
Can you use the drill as a weapon?
Triptide, Don and
Yes.
Akash, what do you think of the story elements of Axiom Verge? Many didn't find it great, and you?
What?
We're sold on it right now.
You love it.
Yeah,
right
I think
now.
I think I'm speaking for both of us because you're playing, but we seem to have a very similar idea. It keeps me. I want to know what's happening, and that it's driving me through the narrative of the game. We don't know how we haven't finished it. So what if the story
Yeah.
sucks today? What if it's Santa Claus? Who knows? But we do know that
Yeah.
so far we're intrigued and we want to know what's happening and keeping us interested in what's happening. Oh, disruptor!
this.
Yeah, you can just
What the hell is
you can
that?
disrupt anything.
So the disruptor gun disrupts
It
almost
glitches
everything.
everything.
It glitches
Rectangle
things. Oh yeah,
gun.
there's glitches in the world. God,
Yeah.
we have so much to
So
explain.
much to
What's
explain.
the shit up on the right? What's
What do you
going
mean?
on?
Anyway.
That's,
When you glitch them, they make blocks.
Yeah, you can glitch and turn enemies into another state.
Yeah, so now that's in a block making state, and you can utilize that to climb. And he's dead now, and you can use the drill to hit the block things, and you have to get little blood emblems to get help.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I'm
This game
still
is so
learning
good.
this. I'm still getting.
and your lab code lets you go through one wall.
Cerber says, I have a
We
question
have a
about Axiom
lab code.
Verge. Does it have a difficulty setting? That would have been a good question to ask when we were at the
God, I don't remember.
menu. I've completely forgotten.
I don't think it did.
How hard is it in general, just whatever level you're playing it on now?
Kinda
Like, it has-
difficult.
It's difficult enough. It's challenging.
Is it challenging the way, like, obviously it's Super Metroid as hell, right? Like,
It's not Super Metroid challenging.
Okay.
It's far more eloquently designed. Use your graphic, bro.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm still getting.
I'm buying this when I get home. Are you kidding? And then
Should
it'll
try
sit
to
my
definitely
Steam
do.
queue and I won't
So
play
Alex,
it. but-
while you're not playing, are you reading out questions? It's hard to see them down
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Sweet dude, thank you.
I'll also
Despite-
make some lasagna for you.
That's amazing. By the way, guys, Alex is gonna make lasagna for us tonight, which is awesome.
Yeah. You are a national hero, sir.
I don't like food.
Oh wait, I just wrapped myself here. Now I don't know what to do. Actually, I
So
forget
good.
because I forgot how to play this game.
Well, we gotta get back into it.
We're getting back into it. I'm
Yeah.
getting my Axiom Verge like
Yeah, can you jump and then grapple?
grapple.
Oh, it doesn't connect.
It connects on the bottom, not the top.
Are we missing some
I'm
gameplay element that we
I'm
forgot?
positive.
What do your other buttons do?
Because the lab code gets you through one, like you can glitch through one.
Yeah.
So glitching is a big theme of this game.
Yeah.
And there are areas in the early sections that are glitchy, like it looks like
Looks
an
like it's
NES
broke,
cartridge
okay.
broke.
We actually, when we first started
Brooke.
playing, we didn't know if the game was breaking.
Yeah,
That's
it looked
awesome.
that good.
That's really good.
The only reason it took us like 10 seconds to figure out that it was like
No, because it was like.
but it was
totally-
consistent and in the same places every time.
Right.
So I was like, oh wait, that's probably not break.
Oh, could I?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
hit it. That opens
Oh.
the thing, doesn't it? Hitting those balls. Opens it.
Yeah, bam.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
getting back into it.
You can use those to
Man, glitch worlds.
Oh fuck. So dude. Oh Jesus.
We
Ryan.
have so much to.
Ryan.
Buying
Ryan,
this as soon as I
honey,
get home.
you missed so
Ryan.
much.
Sweetie.
There's a point where you actually
Oh.
you glitch a section of the universe, and then you enter the glitch, and you go into what we've been referring to as glitch worlds, which are like some twisted version of a portion of the world you've been in.
Okay.
And then it repeats a bunch, but not really. It's
It
tricky.
keeps going.
And
It's like an
there's
MC Escher
secrets
thing.
and shit in there, and it grows, and there's just.
Are we gonna
variations
get to
and-
see another one? 'Cause I
Yeah,
want, that
probably.
sounds
It's
sweet.
very likely.
I want in on that.
more than
Extremely,
like
extremely likely.
Yeah.
Does
And
the-
they're extremely difficult.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
You get something at the end.
like
that's a
we
reward.
actually you get stuff, upgrades or weapons or something.
Right.
We actually avoided
the
a
first,
number of
the
them.
first one especially.
Yeah, because we couldn't get ready.
Now remind me, was
So
this?
look,
So look at that.
look.
Now they're glitched.
See?
Can they still hurt you?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Why
sometimes
did you-
they
so
help.
what's the-
Sometimes
Because sometimes
the
they
point? Did you
sometimes
just-
they become friends.
there's always some thing. Yeah, sometimes they become friends. They almost always produce more health.
Yes,
when
they
you
do.
kill them
Yes.
after they've been glitched. But their states change entirely. Like that one got smaller, right? It was a big
Yeah.
guy. That guy turns into a block of them.
Greatest game.
It's
Best
so
game.
good.
Now was this a case? If I remember, the developer is one dude who did this all.
Yeah.
Tom Happ.
Yeah. I didn't get to meet on that GDC, but I
It's
played
just
a bit
the
of this
one
there, and it
fucking
was like,
guy forever.
this is the cave story of 2015.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
And you know what's funny about
it's
that?
good.
I actually think it's better than Cave Story.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
huge Cave Story fan.
This cave story is great.
I think
Like
it
this has got that kind of dark flavor that I
It's-
like.
Yeah.
There's a certain game that we're on hiatus for mentioning right now that
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that
It
we're
rhymes
not
with
allowed.
and may or may not be Dark Souls. Okay, now that I have a general idea. For
Do
later.
you have an objective at hand yet?
Oh God, no. Goodness, no.
Just try to get something.
Yeah, we have to kind of get back to get our bearings
Yeah,
back.
because we had plans last
And-
time.
Set me up on this so I can
Oh, sure.
get the chat going again.
By the way, Austin has been learning to read this
Oh, let me show
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
by sight.
yes, so
So-
there are journal entries that you find, like in any good story game. Now, there's some are in an alien language, as you can see here. And this paper proves that Austin is a crazy person and can actually and has been translating these successfully.
Yeah.
That's
You've been finding tools to do that automatically, like
Fucking
this one?
Yeah,
insane.
like
But
the
he's just
Rosetta
doing
Stone.
it.
Look, fuck the Rosetta Stone. Let's just do this
just
ourselves.
gonna get it
Monzo's
first.
a goddamn genius. You should put in the password too while you're here.
Oh shit, yeah. So I have.
Ooh.
What,
Somebody
what
wants
is
to
it?
actually
Okay,
wants to
Triptide
talk to
says,
me?
I think it's fair. I think it's a fair too much inspired by a game in the sense that there wasn't that much good Metroid-like game for a long time anyway. So
Also, like, are we concerned that it's Justin Bailey? Justin and then Baley for the second half.
Looks like it
I
might
have-
fit.
And this is I didn't know about
I'm
this.
just worried
I'm gonna
this
look
is
up who
considered
on
cheating.
who on
I don't
Yeah,
want
I
it
don't-
to. I don't,
yeah, I don't
I
wanna,
don't
like,
want
To have everything.
I don't
What
want
if
to.
it's a cool
I think
thing?
Is it
just
gonna?
changes
Do we
your-
know what it's gonna do?
I think it just changes your costume.
Okay.
Are you sure, Alex? Is that the truth?
I have no idea.
I'm not.
Because
Should we do it?
we've been playing through legitimately.
And it would suck a game like this if you suddenly had all the shit. Like that's the whole point. is
Let's
why-
not do it. Let's abandon.
Why
shit.
don't you just copy the save before you do something?
Okay.
Or you
cool.
could do it, and if worse comes to worse, you just restart.
Reload the save.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see what happens.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, he isn't wearing pants.
He's not wearing pants.
The whole-
I love it.
Well, I'm sold.
He's in a one piece with the lab coat.
He's working it though.
It's funny because for the whole game, I was actually thinking like, oh, his pants kind of blend into the
You were
background.
thinking, what would he look like?
What would he
without
look like
pants?
pantsless?
I now we know.
I'm gonna say something. I don't want to. This isn't because he's not wearing pants. It's because of the sort of purist thing. I kind of want to go back and keep playing with the regular. I want
Yeah,
to see like the progression.
Yeah,
of,
see how it
Oh, so we didn't get to what
Yeah,
I was saying before. Like,
oh yeah, I'm sorry.
he's saying if I understand correctly,
Okay,
like
yeah.
this game takes
Just
a little too much influence from Metroid maybe.
But yeah, I think he's countering
you
that
press it
also with
again?
the
There you
idea
go.
that.
Yeah, it's all the action.
Cool. So I think the idea is yes, it's taking a little too much from Metroid. He's saying, but there hasn't been
There
a good
hasn't
game
been
that does
anything
that
like
in a
this
long
in a long time, and it's
so
such
that
a
might
cool
ablate
thing.
that.
How many great games are there that you go, oh, this is influenced by this series or this game like hell, but it's great because of that?
Yeah.
Still good,
And this
yeah.
this game is obvious, so obvious about it. It's not trying to like
No.
front and say like, oh no, I thought of this. Like it's
We were calling this a Controidvania. weren't
Yes,
we?
we were. That's correct.
That's pretty
Oh,
good
no,
too.
Yeah, it's Controidvania.
Yeah, Controidvania. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what we came up with.
I'm trying to find a way to jump up and make these guys do the thing without losing health.
Try chucking your little guy up there.
How do you trigger them?
Ah,
Look at that.
Thank you.
There we go.
Does the drone
Nope.
have a name?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
You need to get some blood.
I'm asking the hard
I know.
questions here. I just.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we explained the plot to you perfectly, so
Yeah.
you don't even have any.
You
more
did,
questions.
right.
There's no way you could. ask
There are
that.
no more intellectual worlds
I'm
left
just
for me
curious
to
what's
conquer.
beyond.
I like. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
If the drone dies,
It
just comes back to you.
It
If you-
does a cooldown with the orange health.
if you die in Axiom Verge, do you die for real?
Ah, so actually, it covers this. So
Yeah,
when you
it
die the
does,
first
it
time,
does.
you get up in one of those eggshell rooms, and you're like, "Did I just die?" And the lady person goes like, "Don't worry about it."
He's literally like, wait, are you telling me I just fucking died? And she's like, just keep going, it's cool.
Yeah.
And he's like,
so
wait,
creepy.
what?
This, game,
She's
this
like,
game's awesome. This
I
game's
love
awesome.
how it plays with the dude. Like Trace
Yeah.
is like,
Trace is smart.
and she's also like, basically, you got no choice.
Yeah,
You
she
have
tells
to.
you over and over, like,
Yeah.
but she's nice to you. I'm waiting for her to turn.
She's already turned. It sounds like
But
she fucking jammed a syringe full of crazy
She
red
did.
shit
She
into
did.
your
It
neck.
happened.
Okay, it's not gonna happen.
And now you're like half robot, or not? I'm sorry, half like
Half
chaos
heavenly?
space marine.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's.
You're half of a Dr. Octopus.
Oh,
you can
no.
press through that.
Yeah, but then I'll fall.
That's true.
Oh, I did.
Alex,
What
could I
did I
ask you a
do?
question? Would it be
What's
possible if you pause that stream just because you're on the network that we're streaming from,
Oh, I
and
see.
I don't want
Yeah. I'll switch to chat only.
to. Nice.
Done.
What little I can hear this music is really good too.
Yeah, watch the stream when we're done. It's
Yeah,
legit.
it's-
Didn't you just pump him over here?
Yeah, but
Maybe it's a drone.
I think I screwed myself because
Is that fall damage? Or do you
I.
just quit?
It doesn't have fall down.
No, I
Yeah, I
just
didn't
went.
think
I left with the drone and I locked myself in the little bus thing that's down there.
She has to go back around.
Maybe I can jump, but I'd have to like glitch.
You can't, unfortunately. Like there's their animation frames or whatever they call them in fighters or whatever.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I said iframes.
No, they're on
Don't worry about me. What is your? Do you have an objective right now? Like the creepy big robot head lady tell you to do
Yeah,
something?
she did. She did. I
Yeah,
can't
does anybody remember what our objective is?
Yeah.
Just yell at this
Just reel up the
laptop at our
computer.
feet.
By the way, guys, we're Alex Swan is making us lasagna, which is the really
He's a
coolest
national
thing ever.
hero.
By the way, I think She's Pizza's in the chat. I could be wrong, but I seem to remember her talking.
Boom. Oops.
I haven't seen that animate slice of pizza in so long. It'd be really cool if she would read it.
Unfortunately,
There's
I don't
no
think
way.
lasagna spawns She's Pizza.
No,
I
I think only
it
pizza
must be
spawns.
pizza.
In fact, lasagna and pizza are natural enemies.
Are they?
Fun fact.
cousins.
Yeah,
they're
they seem
cousins
to be
who don't
mostly
get
the
along.
same thing, right? Like,
We are composed of the same ingredients, but in a different format, and that means that they're diametrically opposed.
why do they not? I think you have to become.
I think I have to become.
Yeah, the ball section.
There we go. Silly drone.
Crazy hair on this.
Oh. Wait, sorry, Don. We
Drill.
Don came up with a term last time, and it was take it. You want?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Now that we have a general idea where we're going.
Yeah, once we get through this section and start like making progress, we'll start handing off to you guys.
Yeah,
on
no,
what we
I
got.
definitely, for my part, want to watch a bit and like suss out how.
So Don, whenever we hit a save room before, was like, "Can you just test the room?" I'm like, "What the hell do you mean?" And it means to drill at every
Oh, I
single
thought,
wall.
I thought he meant like. That's the worst too when games are like, hey, get to be secrets anywhere.
And here's the thing.
that lets you get them.
Yeah.
Have fun humping every surface in this fucking game.
Through Don humping every surface, we found stuff.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, let's not pretend like I'm.
No,
an
you're.
asshole.
No,
I mean, well,
no,
you're
that's
super
what I mean.
right You're
now.
insane.
This game,
Not
like,
asshole.
this game demands your like, you know, special brand of like obsession. You know?
It's catered to it.
Yeah.
Yep, it
It's
is.
made for you.
For that.
I kind of hate this developer, and I mean that in the nicest way, that they made something so awesome by themselves, like every aspect of it.
4 years? 5 years?
I mean, they obviously worked their
I
asses
think
off.
they've
They
been
deserve
there
this.
50 years.
I just mean like, it's almost unfair that somebody should get to be good at every aspect of.
Hey, can I bring something up? This is gonna sound a little, I think a little, what, sycophantic or whatever, but big ups to Dan Edelman, by the way. That guy is incredible. He,
Business elite.
yeah, he's hopped in on a couple of projects that I don't want him to make representation like I know what the hell I'm saying about like the status of projects, but
You
it
could probably
seems like
Bionic Commando that.
probably if I was any good at it.
If you were
so
anywhere
hard.
near it again.
Yeah. It seems like he's kind of hopped in on projects at a point in which, without him hopping in, they probably would have gone a little bit longer and taken.
He just swoops in.
He just swoops in and like makes the shit incredible.
It's like an indie producer and
Yeah.
businessman and just.
And the
all-around
reason
badass.
I think Axiom Verge is available now is probably, obviously it's all Tom Hatt did all the work.
Yeah.
But getting it out to everybody, seeing it all over the news and everything, that's definitely Dan's unique brand of awesome. So big ups to Dan Edelman, guys.
And he's so humble about it. He's like, tell Tom.
Yeah, no, he'll never
Anytime you
admit
ask
any
him.
of it.
Yeah,
obviously.
anytime you ask him.
So it looks like that's custom made for the little guy. How do I put the track on again?
Triangle.
Sweet.
Nice. Boom.
The solid lob.
Poor thing hits its head. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you found a new room.
I'm just going to places in the map that don't have.
Found a new room. Well done, sir.
They're loud too. Alex, thanks again for the lasagna, man. This is a cool thing. Let the butter flow. What is your question? Somebody read that.
I don't.
Do you guys
see
stay
it.
with retro style games? Nothing wrong with it. I'm just curious.
Stay with as in like exclusively play? If that's the case, then F no, man. They're good.
Yeah, I love a good retro.
A good retro game is good. Being retro doesn't make your game good by any stretch.
We just happen to be making each of us.
Yeah.
Game
Retro
for Starr
games.
Mazer TV though.
It is a good thing.
Yeah.
I think
It's the aesthetic.
it fits because Starr Mazer is a retro game. Starr Mazer, by the way, is a retro game not for the sake of being retro, but because it's a game I've wanted to make since I was a tiny kid, and the game that I wanted to make hasn't really changed over the years. I've always wanted that game. There are plenty of games that I want to make that are not retro games.
Wheelchair rat. Yeah, we encountered that asshole a few times.
The wheelchair rats, I'm sure.
They are, but if you glitch them, they are no problem.
I love the things that video games just cause us to say with
Yeah, because we don't have names for any of
questioning
this. Oh, we are totally in a new zone.
We are.
They're probably screaming.
Look out for those crazy.
Yeah,
little-
These are those the Half-Life 2 guys.
Yeah, these.
Half-Life guys.
Fun fact: the Bejeweled developers have names for all the different diamonds and stuff. So if you go and ask them, they actually have they don't talk about them in the actual game.
I'm doing.
Well, I mean, you're just a drone, so you can
He's
sacrifice that.
a little
throw it into a
hard to
volcano.
control. In a particular way.
He's not meant for fighting.
Now, what? This is maybe stupid, but like all the.
Oh!
Yeah, motherfucker!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh, you found an upgrade.
Not an
I think
upgrade.
that's health.
Either help or power, either outthing. By the way, those guys, when you glitch them,
The
they
laser
become your
guys.
buddies.
Yeah, they become
They're
friendly
so
laser
cool.
people and just start shooting all
They
the
shoot
enemies.
everything.
Oh yeah, and they break walls too. They're like grills, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
They're
find
incredible.
secret
You
passages
make your own
for
little army of alien dudes.
It's the opposite of retro.
Modern?
Neutro.
Neo.
Neo.
Nautro, I think is the funny.
Nautro.
What did I just get?
Modern.
Modern, yeah.
Health node. Yeah,
Just
dude.
like hard piece.
Current troll.
And we're helpful.
Dude, I remember you complaining that all got like a piece. It would take like forever.
Yeah,
to
because it was
get
like
all
end of the glitch world or something. It took forever.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, a health node going yeah.
Well, look at that! Look at that!
But I'm glad we got that.
Nice.
Well done. Well done. You're finding all these, blazing these new trails with
Yeah.
this drone. Look at this
These
drone.
laser dudes are jerkbags, man. They're so hot.
When Trace comes in, it's not gonna be nothing to him.
My
He's
question
gonna
is
take
though,
his
like,
pants off.
if you're making all this progress with the drone, what does it matter? Because when the drone dies, Trace can't come in here.
We're just exploring.
Yeah, we're exploring, and also there are some times where you actually create a way for Trace to get in here.
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
great?
this game is.
I'm
This
done.
is no good.
I'm done, dude.
No, you can make it jump to that
you can
next
do this.
one.
No,
Oh, no, he's
no,
you gotta
that
get
guy's gonna
lasers,
zap
yeah.
me, man.
We need to trigger it soon.
The only sound problem I have with this game is that when you're on low
There you
health.
go. There you go. There you go.
Ah!
Is the right theory.
Yeah, totally.
So if only I can get over there without.
Can you?
Oh, maybe
the
you
drone
can.
in and the drone
'cause
can
it-
dig you a path from it? No. I don't know.
I don't know. No, that's the type of thinking that got us this
Well,
far.
I'm worried that
Now-
because I'm not as familiar, I'm gonna be like the
No,
grandma
you'll-
on the podcast. Like,
No,
which
no,
channel
you're
is
gonna
on
die.
the Netflix?
No, you're gonna help us because you're gonna think of
There's
new
another
things.
question you say?
You so amazing.
Oh.
Question is what?
I like him.
Hey Don, what about voiceovers for German localization of Starr Mazer?
What about them? That's a very. Do I need voiceovers for German localization? One thing we've been working on is whether or not really working on, just kind of trying to figure out is whether or not we are going to localize the voices themselves. We know we're definitely going to localize the text, and the text is always available. It is turn offable, but it is always going to be available. The question of whether or not we're going to localize the voices is kind of a hard one for us because we're designing and casting the characters so distinctly that it seems like it'd be kind of weird. Although I'm coming from kind of a movies and TV background where that happens all the time. You know, like Luke Skywalker has a different voice in Mexico than he does in the States. So I don't know. I wonder what would be the best choice. I think what we want to do is just get the game out.
Yeah.
Right? And from there, make those kind of decisions. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Did you try drilling? Those two little ones on the
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are right. The red is the main character's health. The yellow is the drone's health.
Yeah.
Yeah. And drone health is just basically like a cooldown time where it recharges on its own.
Yeah, well, he's with you.
Yeah, you can kill the drone, and when he comes back, he'll heal up, and you can throw him out again. Drone is dispensable. Stupid drone. Yeah, take that drone.
I feel like I can only go forward with the drone right now. There's nowhere that I can go as me.
Is there somewhere we need to backtrack to that we were like, oh yeah, last time we were like, oh Diff, we know exactly where to go. It's been 9.5 hours. We're gonna remember.
Yeah, I would love to.
And 2 weeks later,
I don't know how to actually get there. Is the problem.
maybe chat can give us a hint without
Well, you can
spoiling
just,
anything.
do like you're doing and check out the map and look at the open
Yeah.
pages.
That's true. You did find a bunch of new stuff just now, so.
It's just traversing it. Like I keep running into blocks here. Like how am I supposed to get through there?
Pop that map open.
And like getting to here seems really like, look, I'm going to a place, and then what?
Yeah.
And this man says if you go up with the drone from that little drone corner, there's more stuff.
Drone corner.
The drone corner.
Like the
being-
thing we hucked the
progressing
drone
the
into
drone
before.
I'm the worst at that.
You lobbed a pretty like sweet
Oh my god.
pass.
I think it's because I just lobbed it
I think
straight out last
yeah,
time.
you went straight up
and
and,
then
and it hit the ceiling. And
Oh,
then
and that's when it spawned
That's-
out,
yeah,
and then
and then
I had
you
air
just moved
control.
That thing is so cute.
Isn't it
It
cute?
is
So
gross at
cute.
the same
it's
time.
cute and gross, yeah.
It's like a head
That's-
crab that
Oh,
you
yeah,
control.
What am I doing?
Tri-
Oh my god!
triangle.
Just
Yeah.
being a
Sorry.
fancy boy, just dancing to the audience.
So I'll take Yusa's suggestion
Yeah,
and
top
continue
to
on.
right.
It's kind of interesting that you still check the walls, even though you've done all of them.
Sometimes you miss a wall. But
Not all of them.
No,
That's a
like,
good life
in
lesson.
that room over there, you definitely checked that wall last time.
Oh.
It's
I mean, did he though?
The trick is, I
It's like
think what's
half
happening,
check
what
the
you're
wall
seeing,
just
Alex,
every
is
time.
that I'm not, when I'm checking the walls the first time, I'm not thinking, yes, I indexed that wall. I've just habitually learned to
Check
Just
the wall.
always.
check, yeah, just
Pump
in
the
case I
wall.
missed one
It
more
literally
time.
worked like 10 minutes ago. We
Yeah.
got it.
Should make a game like this and
Yeah.
just
That's
secret
really
blocks.
neat.
Oh my god.
There's like a lot of obvious
This
crack
feels
walls.
the
Wheels
horrible
again.
person.
Yeah.
Just save your health so you can
Just screw it,
live,
yeah.
live through the laser people.
Go mess
I'm
with the
trying, man.
crazy laser
You
squids.
had a good system. You've got the strategy down.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Alright, laser time.
It's drone time all the time.
I don't
Here on
no,
Starr Mazer
no,
TV.
it's not the strategy. It's set up
Here
to fucking fuck
on
you.
Star. Alright, bam.
Okay,
Bomb
alright.
diggity.
You doing it?
There might be a hidden
Yeah.
path.
Just triggering the laser as soon as you can.
Yeah, trigger it
See how
then.
you triggered it
See?
there?
And then it,
Yeah.
yeah, and then it runs out, and you still have room on the
trigger
I
far
don't
platform.
think it
right,
does
and then
run
go to the
out.
far
It
left.
does.
It does.
It does.
Nope, it wasn't triggered soon enough.
I don't think it runs out.
No, it totally runs out.
You just gotta trigger it right when it comes around the edge. You're like,
And then run. Yeah.
See?
See how that...
It's.
okay.
I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it. It's a really
It looks like...
tiny margin. And it's hard as fuck. But there you go. Yeah.
Jump to the right.
Ah.
You
No,
do
I'm
it.
doing
Crab, go.
man.
No, no. What are you doing? Oh god.
You didn't trigger
Oh god.
You guys, it's a 1 pixel thing. You're like, you didn't trigger it. Like, it's so
I
easy to
think
do.
if you jump, you can make it start triggering after
Yeah,
right.
you gotta trigger it as it's coming around by jumping up near it, I bet.
Chat, I hope you guys have the same mindset.
Yeah,
I
there we go.
do.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Seeing the
That's it.
solution,
Oh,
but
fucking
everyone
no.
around you
You have
is
a
like
window.
being insane and
Man, this is
seeing the wrong.
in the dick. All right. Okay. Progress. This is higher than we've ever gotten, maybe. We're doing it. We're living the dream.
Alright, this is not a thing.
This is amazing.
Well, you
Wait,
got
you're so close. You're so
bomb
close.
diggity.
Yeah, until I
Yeah,
get shot right here. Like,
No,
bomb
no,
diggity,
yeah.
going
There we
down.
go.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Looks like
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Get out!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck, no.
No, just.
Go.
Yeah.
Got a
New
thing.
power up?
What is
What
that?
is the thing?
Oh, we have not gotten new.
Is it a
power
new
up.
weapon?
It's
a long
It
time.
had an arrow down and an arrow up.
Reflector.
Projectiles reflect off walls.
Yeah.
Might be it's a new weapon.
Sweet.
It is a new
Weapon.
weapon. It's
That
exactly
sounds-
Well, teleport your butt back
That
and
sounds
let's reflect.
Let's
Get
get.
the wrong comment about localization.
Alright.
Oh wow.
I can say. I don't like when a country localizes the voices and you lose all the accents, and even more when there is so much difference when the character is talking in his native tongue, like Chinese, African, whatever. And then the English part that is transformed in the localized language, the voices don't match at all.
Yeah, that can be. I wish my wife were. She
Yeah.
works in game localization, and she would be like really interested in this conversation. Not that we're not, but like she would have smarter things to say than I do about it. But
Yeah.
She would have fun.
Oh, check that out.
You're saying.
that's definitely how it came out.
This
That's
weapon
not
is
meant-
awesome.
This thing is like. Like a fucking bouncy castle gun. This thing's sweet. Check it.
It just shoots bouncy castles.
So we got the
Entire
two guns.
inflated one.
I don't know what.
But yeah, I get what Triptide's saying. Like when they localize and then it's like you lose these nuances, you know?
Even if you don't understand the language,
Yeah,
it's
like,
kind of
it's
nice.
yeah.
I feel that and agree, and I think that's kind of like if the game wasn't so personality based, I think it would be easier for me to accept that idea. So I went all the way up there. How the hell do I get out of here? Is there a way to?
Yeah.
No.
Now what have we
Oh,
done?
by the way, chat, thanks for pointing out this button to us.
Yes. Let's see. Map.
You can phase through the wall on the left.
Why did we not do this?
We can
I'm sorry,
phase.
guys. You're right.
Yeah, the lab code allows us to phase. Now that no
I
one's
thought it was-
confused, let's move on.
I thought it could only phase for the pink berry.
No, it's just
it
one
you can
tile.
just do
Alright.
whatever.
As long as it's
fucking
one
map
tile, we
codes.
can phase through it because we're experts.
'Cause we're-
I saw your thought process in that. Oh crap, I'm falling. Oh
Yeah.
wait,
I got this.
Oh crap,
That's exactly
it's too
right.
late.
I'm but a man.
I am but a man. Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Fucking, are you married to your grappling hook in any way? Is it?
No, it is not your wife
Damn
like
it.
in Bionic Commando, which I think was genuinely
I
a phenomenal
actually
game.
love that.
Wait,
Everybody
what are
gives
you-
that so much shit.
I
I'm like,
think it
that's
was an
the
incredible
greatest
like,
thing I've ever heard.
Like not even that part. Like I think the game itself was genuinely incredible.
yeah, it was
like,
pretty good. It got so much shit. It was
Truly
like,
mind-blowingly good.
I
Like,
think
the
I'm
boss
sorry.
fights were.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bionic
Fucking
Commando,
Bionic
the 3D
Commando?
game where you,
Yeah.
the 3D version where you have threads. It's so good.
But-
and it's
but
like
you're married
offensive
to
in
your-
every
your,
way.
your
and
arm,
it's the best.
the AI in it is your wife. Anyway,
Yeah, they killed your wife, but it's okay because she's part
She's
of you
in your
now
arm.
forever. And she's
Can
a
I-
grappling hook, so she's better really
Is this
than
a
she
thing?
was before.
Is this a thing where the obvious masturbation jokes are obvious?
You're the only one making that
Oh,
connection,
so
Don.
close.
We're all in this for the emotional impact of. Can't even do it.
that game though was
Speaking of
so
masturbation,
the music.
Oh, Alex
friend
says,
of mine-
speaking of masturbation.
well, I guess an online friend of mine,
Speaking of-
username
What a segue.
the Jizzbin,
The Jizz Bin.
has shown
Your
up in
army.
chat and said hello to me.
Hello, the
Yeah.
Jizz Bin.
Hi, the
Jizz Bin?
Jizzbin.
Nice to. Did you
Hey,
say
your name only slightly makes me go.
Just vomit in your mouth. Just
I'm okay. I'm okay.
The
Just
Jizzbin
whoop.
is a regular on a different game developer stream, so
For what?
Jackbox games.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to get the key away, I got the thing loaded up so we can do like a random raffle.
Oh,
or just ask
sweet.
a question if you want.
Nice.
Let's do a random PS4 key. Guys,
this wonderful
if you
game.
win the random raffle for the PS4 key,
Oh, make that thing a platform, Gio.
Our
we
one.
did this before.
We did this before.
That same guy went that way. And
Yeah,
we're
we
like,
were-
oh.
Okay, so to make it reset, you have to go 2 screens over.
Yeah.
To what?
To make him reset, you have to go
Two screens over. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, that's 2 screens. You did it.
No. Two full
Two
screens.
doors.
It might
Oh,
be
2
two
doors.
Yeah.
I thought you just meant 2
No,
screen widths.
Yeah.
Right,
So
yeah,
if you
no.
remember to do that and then get there, so.
Get there again.
And don't
Yeah.
blow it. I'm gonna be so bad at this when it's my piece. I can't have shit.
It's coming. Your turn is coming. What was that, Cod? Is everything alright?
I'm gonna grab Peach.
You kicked the cat.
Will you give me one of those?
They're
Yeah.
apricots, I think.
I hardly know.
Know it?
Wait.
But no, there's a giant spread over there for you guys to
Now,
actually
the random giveaway
get.
lets you
And I brought beef jerky because
followers
Don jokingly
or
said we
anyone
needed it,
chat.
and I thought he was
Yeah,
serious.
This one just loaded up from the chat, and I just knocked up.
Plus,
the
it's a
admin
food you can eat.
bar,
Mhm.
plus,
It's a
you
food you can eat.
It's fine. You don't have a PS4.
I did bring a turkey jerky though, because what are we, savages?
So,
Good.
if you guys are ready, you should pause, and then we can do this random thing.
Cool random thing.
Switch over to
That thing looks sweet.
Yeah, when it's glitched.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck
Oh.
you, rat thing.
Yeah, glitch that. Oh.
You know,
Oh, what do you know?
considering that that
No
rat is
one
handy
knows.
capable, he's actually doing pretty well for himself.
And then we glitched him.
He's,
So the cool thing about this,
Oh, that's cool. Neat.
not the only cool thing. I was trying to get 2 screens away, actually.
for how limited the color
So by the
palette
time
is
you
in
get
this
2
game,
screens
it's
away,
like,
you forget
It's
about
gorgeous.
Yeah. There are some other areas
I was worried it was
that
gonna be
are
like, oh, it's gonna be all gray and black and brown and awful.
It
and
starts that
it's,
way.
but it's dark and brooding in an awesome like. Everything looks dead and alien and weird, and I love it.
God, drill man.
Alright, so.
So baby girl. And also we gotta give away a code.
Yeah, I was. Kyle, is that where you're standing uncomfortably over there? To remind us to do the.
He's standing comfortably.
We're paused. Alright, guys, this is for a PS4 code for Axiom Verge, donated to us by Axiom Verge.
Wow.
We've got 5 PS4 keys and 5 Steam keys, which we'll be
awesome.
giving away. That's 10 keys,
And
guys.
again, it's not even out on Steam yet.
What's this? What are you doing?
Well,
How does this work?
This is how you
This is
do
the
it.
whole thing.
What? I
And
don't
you
know
guys
how this
haven't
works.
seen this yet.
Can you just put it on this
Oh, I
one?
can't install while we got the stream running.
Oh.
That's
So
too
what
bad.
happens?
We're just gonna put it right in front of
It has
the
music
what
and
does it
animation
do?
and everything.
Oh, it's
Oh.
an awesome animation.
Is it happening now?
Yeah, you wanna
Alright.
see it?
Well, you have to show them, right?
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know what's happening on my stream right
I'm
now.
just gonna watch.
I'm gonna watch over there. Yeah, I'm gonna watch them over
It
there.
might be kind of loud.
Cool.
Holy shit.
Alright, here's everybody.
Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm really into this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who's it gonna be?
Oh my
god,
god,
I'm
it's like the price is
salivating.
right. Fucking.
Oh,
Oh, I can't read that from here, but.
we'll find
I don't
out
know
soon
that.
enough.
Yeah!
Citizen Cybertron is the winner.
That's so
and there's
cool.
another animation to choose. Or
That-
go to the next
countdown.
animation? Yeah, the countdown.
That's
go to that
so
next
cool.
one.
Axiom Verge is great. Can we just spend the rest of the stream
Citizen
randomizing people's
Cybertron
names?
used
Because
to-
that was sweet.
That was pretty
Did you see that? Did you
fantastic.
see that little the weird bounce?
I did not.
Somehow like stuck in there. So, Kaz, that was Citizen Cybertron, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So you want Citizen Cybertron to say something in chat, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Confirm
There's
the
a
second
second
identity,
animation.
sir. Yeah, for like a timer.
Yeah.
The design on that thing is so cool.
So the timer is that Citizen Cybertron needs to respond? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Our group's pretty responding.
Or we could just assume that he'll show up eventually.
I'm sure he will.
Give an arbitrary amount of time. They both work.
Do you have anything that shoots down and to the left?
We haven't seen him yet.
Don't forget about holding L1 and being able to lock, shoot, thing.
Oh, God! I had forgotten.
There you go.
That's kind of what I was asking about.
You
But
gotta glitch him
it's
first.
cool when a cast says it, you listen. That's fine.
You said, do you have anything? And technically, he did, but I phrased it superiorly.
Citizen
Don't
Cybertron is
forget
here,
Cybertron just got back.
but doesn't know what's happening.
What'd you miss, Citizen Cybertron? You missed your
Nothing.
fucking. You missed your fucking reckoning, pal.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's so funny.
Don't tell him.
That's so funny. You want a thing.
to the Cybertron. You won Axiom.
Yeah, you won the game.
You won Axiom Verge.
How did I manage that? Just completely.
I was like taking a dump, and now I have a copy of Axiom Verge. Wow,
That's how life works.
the internet is amazing.
So Kazuo will get you that copy of Axiom Verge. If you got a PS4, that is, of course. If you don't, we could maybe not give it to you. unless you want to give it to a friend or something. If you have no need for it, don't just take it. We want to get this game played as much as
Yeah,
possible.
we want people to actually play this.
Yeah.
But congratulations on on winning something in like the
Yes.
least like participatory manner I've ever seen. Like not even in the room.
It floated.
Who does?
Cerberus one.
Cerberus, yes.
Are you guys giving away all
What?
10 keys today?
I think we are.
I think we should.
I think we are.
Let's
Well,
fucking
21 viewers.